both of these teams didn't really have the best run within stage 2. I believe it was 1 series out of 5, 1 for SAD, and 0, 1 for Prosperity. So when you're looking at the statistics, it's
okay,
not so
let's
great,
see if everything is all good and chill.
right?
Let's
Like
turn
these
this
two
off.
teams just looking to put themselves back in the main stage and show that
Okay,
yeah, I didn't have the best
streaming.
series, I
Nice,
didn't have
nice,
the best
nice.
stage, but you know, that's what it's all about. It's a learning curve. It's a learning opportunity to see what your weaknesses are and just look back at the past. And obviously talking about the past at esports and Prosperity, we did talk a little bit about how they did play against each other. So Prosperity losing 2-0 on map picks that they should be dominant on, I feel like it does kind of show, you know, where the energy is leaning towards.
And that was a bit of a month ago. About a month ago, excuse me, where that happened. I believe it was on
Ooga, yeah, it was good.
10th or about a month ago, where these teams have faced each other. That's a very long time, Compers, to be fair.
Yes.
You know, a lot can happen in a month. I was a different
changed.
woman a month ago.
So the winner of this faces Shopify tomorrow,
aside, like, you
and that's the game that I'm casting.
Like Shopify Buying Gold is at their boot camp
It should
right
be a
now
lot of
watching
fun.
this. Right, hi girls, how you doing?
Love you guys.
But it's the same deal here, right? You have this time to prepare, and you have this time to sit back and say, okay, what went wrong? What did we do wrong this time? How can we fix it? Do we need to change our maps? Do we need to change our agent comps? You know, and like you said, they should have won those agent the map selections there. So why didn't they? Do they choose it again? You know, etc. It is really important now that we figured this out, and this is the best test. And speaking of maps, we have our map picks and bans present here. We have Lotus, Haven, and if we need to, we will be ending on Icebox. It is a best of 3. For some reason, I thought it was best of 5 this morning. I woke up and I was like, oh, a lovely best of 5. And
I
I realized
thought the
very
same
quickly.
thing. Yeah. No, you're not alone. I thought the same thing. But I like this. I think
What's up?
Honestly, not really leaning towards.
Hell, dude, I should probably announce the Discord that I'm here.
The maps that they lost against, right? 13-5 on Icebox, so that being a decider is absolutely brutal for the side of Prosperity. Lotus being a map that they should be dominant on, but the composition they tend to run here.
Your dashboard. Let's put this up so I see what's going on.
For Prosperity to go against, right? Running the Neon comp. I'm hoping they change that up.
Okay,
but in terms of Jerwin just being absolutely demonic on the waylay, and having that Sentinel be, I believe it is Deadlock that they like to use here. So it really just creates that coverage, right? The double controller composition. It's not great, honestly, looking for that first map.
Ravishing.
We do get to see Prosperity win Haven. There's Icebox, and then there's so much.
Dude, I gotta stop putting the dashboard. This shit.
For me personally, unless there are changes made to kind of divert attention away from Jerwin, who has been proven to be an issue for Prosperity.
Dude, I gotta. Why did this not here? What's up, Soul?
Deadlock, then I think maybe we can see something happen. Maybe the KO can start taking action. Maybe we can see a little bit more damage control with the raise. Like, it really.
Why did this not link in the thing?
On Prosperity, and I think that's going to be that leveraging factor as to whether or not we see Sadie's.
I was stalking their socials yesterday, all of them.
The link didn't go. That's weird.
You know, just to get like a good
in the Twitch channel. I don't know
where they're at and where their head is at. And a lot of them don't use their socials, but I went on to Prosperity's account, and they all retweeted their one of their wins that they actually had, to be frank. And they were all just there was relief.
Okay, let's see.
Like there was like, oh my god, thank God we won one.
Live.
You know, like this kind of like, you know, you
chilling
today. You got the hardest thing out of the way, which was getting that win, right? And this kind of, they were very celebratory, but even they had a clear lead in this game. But even when they comes down to it, they were still like, oh goodness, like they're still serious. But once that kind of relief hit, it makes me think, and I'm gonna pose this to you, that when you kind of have, like I said, like that the win you need to get, the one in the column, the hardest one out of the way, all bets are off at that point, right? You've done the hardest job. It's like when you like have like the worst they can say is no. They say no, you move on, right? Kind of like that sort of thing. Where it's like the worst
thing they can say is not no. That is a lie.
Excuse me. The same kind of stakes. Now it's, you talk about kind of that Jerwin setup, like can they stop Jerwin? Now at this point, they've done the hard part. They've won. You know, they have proven that they can win and they can do well.
There you go. What's up? Yo.
Do we think
We'll die for you. We'll die for you. What's going on, homies? Welcome on back.
Has this no gloves?
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Or is it more of a, you know, like, okay, we got to keep it up. We got to keep going. We have to keep on reaching that summit.
think there's less of, I guess, less of stakes in terms of this game, definitely, just because more so, again, it's not like they're being eliminated if anyone loses or wins this game. There is that bracket that they need to go through. And they have to better understand.
Okay, let's see. I need a challenger's logo or some shit, bro.
For sure.
That's true.
I think here specifically, though, you do want to walk away.
There's a Shopify logo I think I'll probably put right.
That did kind of demolish you in the last series that you played against them. I will say, will it be a little more of a chillax environment? I hope so. I think that's the only mentality that you can go through with this, into this game, especially since stress is the main cause of, I feel like, the main deterrent for winning. I feel like it's so incredibly hard when you're constantly stressed about every move and overanalyzing every single detail. And, I have noticed a lot of the time when players are like, yeah, we knew we were going to win, or, oh, we were just, playing and having fun. You should have heard our comms. I think that's when they play their best game. So
all right, there we go.
Not stressing. They're like,
Which is casting the promotional legation matches tomorrow, so he's prepping today. That is correct.
Focus up next game. We're just gonna practice.
Okay, let's see. It's worse what she says. What the fuck are you? Did you get in my house? That's a crazy sentence, yeah.
I mean, you have him there.
To be honest, I have 3 left on my base. Is worse than no. I agree. It is way worse than that, yeah. Is Balatok? Okay, all right, bet.
I decided to be a rebel, if you will, Gompers.
Are you casting challenges tomorrow? That's right, Omri. I'm casting challenges tomorrow.
I watched that video last night, and I kind of watched it again and again after they had that win, and it's kind of like just sat there thinking about, like, listening to what they were saying to each other, that emotion, and there was a certain kind of locked-in calm. That's the best way I can describe it. Where I was like, okay. Okay. Like, and I think,
Yo, what's good, Omri? How you doing, brother?
That. If they treat this,
I'm casting challenges tomorrow. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Out, like turn their hair gray over it. That
I see it. Something important part. Did you see the loud Robbie Burger King? Robbie BK? Yeah, bro, the GOAT.
So, but you
coming out to save loud?
And I have a very simple question for you. Why?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I just think in terms of their performance last time when they played against Prosperity, they have.
All right, let me see. Let's go to live. Let's hear.
I don't know. I think compositional wise for Lotus.
There we go. Good luck. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I'm gonna emphasize this.
Should be a lot of fun.
Like,
be hella cool.
Benji and Tuesday have
who are you casting with? Mango, I do not know yet. Oh, actually, no. Actually, I do. Yeah. Mango, I believe I'm casting with Zobi. So, they'll be with tomorrow. Zobi's there for the next 2 days. Yeah. My Dutch goat is back. Is here to carry loud. I don't think anybody or anything can carry loud, if I'm being perfectly honest. Luxo can carry loud. Let's see what you said. Yeah.
For me, especially that you've already dominated, and especially having. Believe it's
what this says is
just like being able to dominate on the list. There really isn't much that I can say that would lead.
Yeah, guys, I'm trying to understand like what you said in the Discord about a Portuguese thing, but it's not so. Liar! Yeah, appreciate the follow. Thank you, brother. What's going on?
Just the overanalyzation that I saw in the last time they played against this team, I think they will absolutely run them down.
So this is
and let live.
This should be interesting. So
another L, Lotus. Let's hit it, y'all. We are going to be
okay. Let me see.
Exclamation mark. Gompers has pointed out some fears that she has
Discord.
about the agents that we might see on this map. We know if you're watching VCT Americas, whatever.
It's crazier to see you freaking out during the Sen G2 finals. Mango, that was me. That was me freaking out. That is correct. I'll show it in the break, but that was me. Yeah.
Cut and dry what you'll see, but
this is for the program. It tells you the free air project with Orengo, but 62 is in shop at MEDS. Stupid high payout, which kind of scooted over. Oh, really? That's crazy.
I think there is. This team.
Yeah, that was me.
Like, yeah, maybe.
That was pretty funny. Yeah. Dude, that was after they threw like 5 rounds. Bro, I was just like yelling like, dude, holy shit, man. Fucking finally, bro. They did something. And then they tossed the next round by flying through the smoke and just all dying. And they lost right after. It was so frustrating. I was hella mad about that.
The same composition they like to run, which is dangerous because this didn't work last time, and the deadlock was such a deterrent for Neon. And it's so
now we get rid of those dogs. Yeah, I mean,
but I do think they are running.
Pure revitalizing Sword is winnable as well too. It was winnable. They could at least push it to OT. There were a lot of rounds they threw. I remember talking to Bang about it, right? I remember Bang about it. Bang said it's like, we finally got punished for all our mistakes.
anything
that we were
honestly.
making.
Like, you know, yeah,
Right? Even he admitted it. He knew they were making a bunch of mistakes.
Learned, you know? So I'm just hoping
like,
they've rewatched the VOD,
and against a better team, they weren't able to just let it go past them. So I don't blame them.
And those deterrents, I mean, that deadlock is starting on defense. So
Seeing the place
good luck to everyone here, but we have two amazing
See, I don't disagree with what you're saying in Discord as well too, but you gotta remember all the players were saying they were so frustrated with the organization because of the management, right? They were just all pissed at the management from Furia. That's what they want to do. Well, I try to light on. There. It's a bit better. That should help a little bit. Illuminate the room. Make shit a little nicer. There we go. I like that. Yeah. A lot of them was pissed at management. Yeah. He also said he wanted to join though, man. Are you gonna co-stream the EMEA games? Probably not.
I think it's
I didn't bother to get co-stream applications for EMEA. But I will be doing interviews for them though.
The clove and the neon because it's just as
good. He wanted one more like Lev. Yeah.
The best you'd say on the defense in my mind.
I mean, it's tough, yeah, because Lev doesn't know what to do with the roster, but it's for like one split, right? It's for one split, so that makes it that much tougher.
Because it was an 11-13 loss against SAD in the Swiss stage round.
It is tough though.
But it was at a time where they had just picked up a new member. They had just gone through that roster swap of Nora for ISO, so there was still that acclimation period, that adjustment period. And now they've got reps in, you know, with the Funhaver 0-win qualifiers. You know, they've started out playing in relegation with that win over Nightblood Gaming. And I think that if they finally have that core 5 set in stone with these compositions they like to run, we could see a lot more competitive of a series here, even if it is just a seeding match.
And just on paper, we're seeing.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
Had the most power.
What is Challenger? Look, you don't know much outside tier 1. Challengers is essentially like tier 2, right? That's what it is.
It is Tuesday up on that front line, already trying to hold up.
So this is like the next generation of talent to come in. You know, where orgs like M80 have come out with this, right, to be able to bring in better talent. Players like John QT, EU, dude, Scuba, Verna have all come from Challengers. Yeah, these guys are all from Challengers, Mango. So Xander, right? Also Satsu Oki now on Lev, all from Challengers. So that is where they're from. This is the next generation of VC talent right here in front of us. Gus is really low. Kaplan's also from Challengers, too, technically. Yeah. Brock, Mata. Yeah, all these guys. Like, it's like all from Challengers, yeah.
Good ambition to take those backlines, to take back CT.
Where is he? Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was benched like a couple days ago, which was kind of crazy. Yeah.
The flying pistols, you know, we get to see some fun here. This game is supposed to be fun, Zobi. Let's have fun.
Watch me here. Watch his ex-boyfriend, his new boyfriend.
Sure. And I mean, great way to kick things off here, right, with a pistol round on the attack side.
His new boyfriend, John
found the success on C, realizing how light the hold is because that deadlock is center B.
We gotta turn up Gus, by the way, dude.
Even though they don't have kind of that true life sentinel, they're still playing this double lurk, right? You're leaning into the self-sufficient clove with a pick-me-up to push over towards A, to disrespect the toxic screen, and you have Omen kind of trying to respond to that spawn pressure that did mount last on the pistol and
really
kind of kicks things
on
off
the
for Prosperity. So already trying to fix mistakes. But speaking of fixing mistakes, SAD, 3 players strong on the C site. They heard all that utility. They saw the salvo set up for this execution. And they're here, right on the right side, right time. Oh no.
This defensive side, yeah, this one's gonna hurt. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Sad just got 2 attacks. Yes, this is gonna be the kill for Manny, right?
There you go.
Right. Okay.
How long were they gonna?
All right. Rip indeed.
That's crazy.
Good.
And I mean,
see now, I started rooting. I don't blame you.
Now have opened up the B site. You were like making sure.
Yo says co-streaming on the title. That is correct, Cybermoon. I am co-streaming on Twitch as well.
Find this impact kill over towards Mount and now set up for kind of a crunch play because you're neon, because
yeah, I put it there, so we're all good.
Worried about these players coming through spawn.
Okay. Cage is gonna go up, gonna allow for a bit of a cross here. It's not going to be easy for the Neon to try to
Governor's tier 2 technically. Yeah, also true. Yeah. Governor, Floor, all from tier 2.
Defuse is down to half. Tuzi is close. The defuse, it's fully in. The pistols come flying in like we were trying to kind of hint at a little bit earlier. And Sad indeed are actually able to win that round out.
I was worried about the pacing there a little bit, right? They were a little bit slow rolling after picking up that Bulldog over towards Mound, but that's how you want to see Benji utilize this deadlock kit. Again, fragment the players, take number.
Yeah, like a lot of these like phenomenal. What's up, Jay? You guys cast promo relegation tournament as well, or just regular matches? Yeah, tomorrow promo relegation, and then we'll see for playoffs. Yeah, because tomorrow is just the promo relegation matches that I'm casting. So I'll be casting the Shopify match versus whoever wins this match. So I'll be casting the Shopify girls, and anyone from SAD or PRS who manages to win out. Should be a lot of fun. Floors aren't really from tier 2. Yeah, I guess technically not, right? Fair point. Yeah. They played tier 2, but yeah, she's from GC, so it really is a bit of a toss-up, yeah.
Magic looking for the rifle is going to go down.
Players from the world playing short video but are not playing now with all their challengers in the region. Good point. Good point.
Lost. Sad has surrounded the site. The only way they can go back is through main.
And I was questioning.
Too silly.
I think the idea was maybe. Hopefully, it was my guess to send you to.
There's this VTuber whose clips a friend of mine showed me recently. Her name is Shondo. She's so funny, bro. She's like in the mental hospital picture. She's like, "Oh no, guys, I got too silly again. They put me in the silly room." She's so funny, man.
Is trying to be that difference maker, but just none of the kills are going his way.
Ooh, Bansick with a nice shot. If they win this, this is actually so massive for them, for prosperity, and it's crazy that they're doing this after like an 0-4 season. There we go. Right, good on Sad.
And Jerwin, ironically, the player that was the deepest off site there over towards CT is the one that.
Nice. Let's get a cast glow tomorrow. Thank you, Jag. I appreciate it, homie.
In the lead.
Thank you.
Early out the gate.
Should be a lot of fun. Hope you all tune in and watch tomorrow.
Okay. I mean. We don't want to like overcomplicate things just yet, right? It's still.
Yeah, this should be cool, man. I'm excited actually to cast tomorrow. It's been a while since I've casted too. I mean, it'll take me a bit to probably like go back into the swing of things, but I'm happy to be here to like work at it again, bro. Work on my craft again. Just like I've missed casting, man. It's weird to break stream elements. Probably. Stream elements can't keep up with the commands. I don't know about breaking though.
And I mean, Manny's at least here to cut it down to size, but they got all this space A, which is the takeaway.
Now Sad forced to really make a risky play here, down to 2. You can already see the compensation here. Jerwin, all the way up in C mounts. We are going to be splitting the C hold here.
Oh, there he's on so much better.
For each one of the poles, each one of the main choke points of this map.
Let's take an injection attack, but I doubt it.
They're giving themselves plenty of exit points.
That seems kind of crazy, but alright, bro, go off, man. Yeah, do your thing.
Over towards B, but it's all gonna be one potentially here over towards B.
Damn.
MG gonna be able to get one, but that's really it. Yes, Jerwin is able to get his kill, but B technically is open. However,
dude, I was gonna get too silly. Nice shot, Zerona.
Zerona's gonna get a free kill off the off angle.
Go back, reflank.
The whole entire B rotation hinged on Manny clearing out all of B main. So Jerwin getting that backstab, they knew it.
Security homework right now is on my mind.
Surrounded. And now, I mean, you mentioned
that's pretty dope, dude.
Zerona, but it's still a
dude, cybersecurity stuff is so hype. I have 2 friends who actually work in cyber. It's so cool.
The Armageddon online hopefully cap off this round, but gotta get that far first.
Dude, see them? Nice. Damn, Yuki.
Yeah, there it is. There's still
There's rockets. Easy. You okay?
No idea about the other dope.
The time. Oh, does it know? Does it know? Refractor. Oh.
The kill for
nice, Isaac. Damn, okay, they really made that.
Going tit for tat, but a dramatic way to do so. They were up by 2.
What game did you used to cast? Dean, I've casted every game under the sun. I've casted Valorant a lot. Just in general. But I mainly used to cast League of Legends before this. But in Valorant, I've been casting since beta. Are you ready for it?
particularly Jerwin in that round up against
honestly, no.
But again, the late round
like, I'm down for whoever gives me the best game. I think it'd be fine to have Sad back again, right? Because like, they have good players. Like I know Benji and Joa. They're both good kids, so I'm cool with it. But meh. Casting Honkai Star Rail? I have not yet casted Honkai Genshin yet. I've casted a lot of dumb shit. Dude, I've casted Among Us, bro. Anything that has paid, I've casted. Including FGC stuff, Vancic. He just stood there and died! Move! Move forward! Go back! What are you doing?
That effort from Sad to burst into the B site. They have B completely open. They're looking for at least a frag before they get that spike down, but this is going to be basically a flip of what happened in that last round. We're going to have Prosperity looking for 3v5.
Yeah, Manny's cleared out all the spawn, and the alarm bells have to be going off. Like, I have not seen anybody. Where are they coming from? And I mean, Sad has all the info, right? Sonic Sensor was destroyed. They hit the spike, and I think that's.
Dude, I don't know what that is, but it sounds hype.
They're coming from the flank. The reposition from
I took like 2 programming classes in high school. I learned a bit of programming, but cyber stuff is crazy. Okay, he's waiting on Armageddon. He lives. Jerwin wins that. They invested Armageddon and also the Fatal, not Fatal, and also the Cloval too. That sucks, dude. The Clovres, they invested both, they couldn't get either. That is crazy, dude. Jerwin with a swing again, man.
Squared away. And as a result, I think Prosperity now with this.
Yeah, dude, I hope that's your question. I've casted a lot.
My guess is that it's aimed towards, again, some of these gaps because of the lack of a Sentinel here. Like we mentioned, Jerwin's always getting through spawn. They didn't really have a player to watch over their backs over towards a main. And we kind of go back to that default a few rounds prior where they had an Omen watching pillar. They had, Manny watching over a main. Those were really, really clean starting setups. And they kind of departed away from them in favor of more direct executions.
Let's see, I've been touching Obi in 3 days, feeling blessed. That's what we'd like to hear. So a day without an Obi is a good day, brother. Hell yeah.
Pushing these players early on to try to get out of position.
So they've done a good job our design of laying out computer parts. That's really cool. I know that was a job. That's hype, bro.
And that, at least in this last round, it did affect this team. It did pull those rotations.
I just screenshot of you on CLL broadcast. Sage, I am not on the CLL broadcast this year. I was last year, not this year.
Keep up sort of that conditioning.
Last year they wanted, this year they wanted to go with more local talent, which is fine.
Now in the positions that they're in, it's not like Manny can do too much on that.
I know we love hate relationship. Best of luck on cast. Thank you, Sage. I appreciate you, brother. Tomorrow should be a lot of fun, man. I'm excited for it.
And I think coming into this round again, another factor to point out is despite being eco, all these ults online, that's when you want to take a timeout to concoct a possible eco strat where
wanted to end it all in days. Jerwin with 2! He's so nasty! Oh my god, he's so nasty.
So the switch up away from the Omen solo C is perfect out of Sad Esports.
I know that's a call and a half from Sad. ISO looking for a couple of headshots, but it's not going to happen. But yeah, wow. Good stuff.
What are doing right now? Like unknown as yeah. Nice, Jerwin. Good shit.
Consistently Sad has been sort of switching up the
yeah. I've been there before where I've actually fallen for a phishing scam where like it was an official email and they said, yo, you'll be booked tomorrow, and I clicked the link and I was like, 505 gateway. So like I had to like reformat my computer. Jerwin is actually, you were local as long as there's a laptop. Say you're not wrong, brother. Yeah, Jerwin is frying. Like he's been good for like a lot of these games, but it's like it's crazy. Excellent pick split tomorrow. There would be a nice internet.
But again, when you're on away, like you can with the refract. One of the things you can't get away with, Vantic from the shadows to spawn. Zerona shuts that down.
That's a huge call out. That positioning was going to be big, but again, Sad. They already had 3 players surrounding. Now they have all 5. Prosperity running one.
The split, dude, is crazy.
Into a crossfire of 5.
Don't. Zerona, yep. Easy, dude. Zerona and Jerwin. So they're fighting. Manny? Okay. All right. Well, that was a little bit dicey, but it's fine. Yeah. How does there to be after the snake first for it? Yeah.
Now with a golden, a golden carpet.
Dude, I do feel bad for Big Fur because I remember he used to be like a really talented player back in collegiate. Back when Darkest, Ali, and Benji were playing like back on, I think it was Northwood. They're all playing on it, and they were disgustingly good, right? They were like Red Bull collegiate champions, so it's tough, bro.
The strength in the defense evermore. And all in all, you mentioned it, they have this golden carpet set up, a golden ticket right now into a successful defensive half. We mentioned these comps are weak on the defense.
Is that a clearance split one? Yeah, he was.
Now Jerwin, again, right place, right time.
Oh, the magic. Unable to strike down onto Jerwin.
Just carry. Yeah, dude.
Again, it was
that was a power sad. Oh!
Two sides of the coin there, both a great
damn,
but a terrible one at the same time.
Shit, he got rocked.
And instead,
that's
re-engagement there from Jerwin, and he goes down.
It's not bad. They lose the op. It's still 4v5, but it's up against shady weaponry. So you gotta move back, brother. You're taking free damage for no reason. You're peeking out. Joe wins, and he's also what, bro? That's crazy. He's paranoid. He still wins that.
Works out a little bit, but there goes the trades. Vantic and Yuki taking around back a little bit, back down to the 2-on-2. Trade does not force anyone to burst out.
Plenty of time to navigate the situation. I like not planting just yet on the site, but together
easy.
But they don't expect the backstab. They don't expect
just dead. Come on, take one more. 2v1. No singles. It's just a matter of time. We can sit here for 30 seconds, boys, or we can just die.
Do some.
What we gonna do? What we gonna do? That's it. Yeah, sure. That's right. That's right.
Slap him down. Sad's gonna be able to snag a 6th. But again, more.
What do you think? Energy switching from the retirement
still able to make something out of it.
Win split 2 is high expectations.
Yeah, no,
I think it is really cool that they're trying to reconstruct their roster around better young talent that are really good, right? Talking to Kojo about it too, like Kojo was a huge Mata fan, and he actually wanted Mata too as a potential to trial for Fnatic, which is kind of crazy. So I'm unsurprised, but yeah, it makes it tougher.
Benji, he actually does collect a couple of bullets. He hears some sounds on the outside of A. That's gonna pull Jawa.
Joe? Is it a Joe?
They're not pulling too much of a
saying Joe? Is Joe?
Shown Benji, and Benji has never played A.
Is Joe or brother?
At this point, really.
Okay.
Hasn't been that. Yeah, no.
Zerobin has the op again. He's moving. He's out of the refract. If he goes, he gets the pick because of the door. Gets traded, so it's fine. Go back to shorty shot. Oh my god. So gets traded. It's okay. We trade up backside. All right. 3v2. Big Joe. Yuta. And that's PRS who has to play for his life. And his life will be gone just like that. Goodbye. GG's. Goddamn.
Sad. Just looking fundamental.
I mean, from
I don't think I'm gonna drop Brock at the point with like a war will be such better because he's falling right now. Maybe. But I think with Brock already being brought on, Brock and Mata have a good synergy. I think Brock is still a fantastic player, as good as Vora is. I think Brock's already become accustomed to the team. And I think we do need to give him more time in a much better, more constructive environment. So this is just the plan to get set up for deeper 26 run. They don't have points to qualify unless they get top 2. That's a good point stage, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's I'm gonna qualify for champs once the top 2. And NRG's group isn't like great either.
Out of the ordinary to try fighting there early, but it's kind of triggered a trap.
Cupid and Pro shit, they suck.
Out of
Man.
It's been a pretty consistent mentality too with Sad. I mean, they're fighting that
TSM is not that bad. I think 7 and GMD are heavily underrated. They're great players, right?
And yeah, if the whole
GMD's been like GMD's somehow been on TSM for 5 years. Honestly, at this point.
Get taken down.
It's crazy. I haven't seen a different jersey on that guy for so long.
With here on this A site, Prosperity, yes, they do have a bit of an insurance option, but Jerwin might actually get yes, Vantic.
He wins.
He finds Jerwin. And there goes the big rotation back over to where
look for a bit. You're good, Core.
It's gonna have to be a big one-on-one here.
I mean, you saw the Viper deep edge.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
okay, well,
I don't even
they're
think energy
operating
gets
kind of
top
see
2,
maybe
man.
an
I'm
omen
being
here.
perfectly honest.
And that's about it. So pressing utility ensures no punishment. Should keep it clean for the 3 on. 3 for the side at least with your Neon lurking. But this Armageddon, all it does is force the fights and
this is just where are you going? The ult! Choosy with the trade! Choosy, that was such a big trade!
The trade still
massive!
Out, come on, Manny.
Dude, 8-2. Holy. Energy still low slot? Yeah, they lost to Prosperity. And Prosperity went 0-4 in the season, so I'm not surprised.
Nothing.
It finally felt like
classified players and underrated. Yeah. Like who was it from Ambrosia who got traded to Cuber?
The fact that
do you remember? I don't remember. Someone from Ambrosia, right? Got traded to Cuber as well too. Satellite, yeah. Another one, yeah.
And so he plays that, communicates
the genius
all in all, they still get Nate.
Or ask about that soon. I think that's cool, man. Like I'm glad the Ambrosia guys are getting their like recognition because you gotta remember, Cuber, M80, and SR are probably like the only org actually really paying actual salaries. And like giving actual resources to these players, right? So I think it's not a bad shout. But Sentinel Duelist, I think he'll play Senti. He should take over Scuba's old role. Because Cuber just looks so much better with Redux on Duelist, man. Envy? I don't know how much Envy gives, though. That's the thing, because they just entered back into Valorant. So I don't know how much resources they actually have. What?
The ace denied, but Joa, good for the follow-up, good for the 9th round for Sam. What a play over the pit.
Over his own pit, too.
Yeah.
That's kind of insane that he ran it back over his own pit. That's such a sick play. Shopify low-key tier 1 level of support. I agree. Yeah, thank you Void as well. Yeah, dude. Sage, if you ever get a chance to, you should go to the Shopify offices in LA, bro. It might be the best esports office I've ever seen.
I mean, you can't predict Zerona at that point, but you have.
There's probably better version of Soul right now, better brand name, but probably not big salaries. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Because like Soar and Envy, I imagine probably like similar levels of support to tier 2. They might get peripherals though.
So it's not like Sad isn't
dude. Ooh.
You know, they've consistently gone
4-5, they go it out. 9-3. They see that this is so big. The gun. Oh, why isn't your gun out, my brother? And fucking Christ, man. You're playing a video game.
But it's 2 men remaining here for Prosperity.
Where is your gun?
Because of the ultimate, Vantic doesn't have an eye on the defense.
Are we?
And will not get himself.
Are we high?
10 rounds from Sad coming out of the first half.
And wow. I mean, again, Prosperity had a plan in mind after the execution. Armageddon to clear out deep space.
I don't know how to feel about IGLing after the last. I think it's playing for next game, so it's how to be better IGL. Maybe. I don't know, because like I feel like we didn't really get to see a really good try of Ethan IGL. Right? Check the future though. Make sure to beat the Amazon app for my phone before I go there. Good call, Stage. Yeah, it's just.
And I thought that it was gonna be closer.
It's tough, man. It's like I don't know. I feel like they didn't really give in on trying to maybe settle in the role, but every single time I hear about NRG, dude, it just seems like their environment is always so toxic and so awful. Like it just seems like horrible environments across the board from them. So it makes you kind of lose hope in whatever development they have early on. So I'll wait. Maybe this is a good Ethan try. This is a run over. They're running at them. Pop, pop, pop. It's just Magic and Manny. They can't do shit. 1 point PRS, 1 pistol. Not this one. Prosperity. No! Not even catching him by surprise. Sad are frying.
I'm familiar with your game.
Dude, I swear, Sad and Shopify, Shopify also had to play Sad to like qualify last time too. Or another time. That's
it's just impressive. And now, I mean,
that's crazy.
Okay, Magic's accepting.
Yep,
at this point.
he's there. They know he's there.
They were at the crux, I think, of fighting the
I've got the
like,
magic.
When you're looking at 10-2, that pistol is a must, and you saw the desperation and the aggressive pinch play style once Presence was out.
They didn't? Okay.
But, well, what do you do?
I'm misremembering them.
Right?
That's my bad.
Yes,
they play Blue Water. Oh, I mean, right. Yes. Sorry.
Way too far.
Similar enough org. Blue icon. Mix it up. My bad.
Or anything like that. Oh yeah. Rip the stingers. Rip them. Marshall's coming out. Couple upgrades coming out. Big rounds. Big round from Prosperity. Let's see what they got cooked.
They forced up here from Prosperity. That's German. That's one already taken. Second for Zerona.
I mean, the attempts
easy.
At least they're called attempts for a reason. Joby.
Yeah.
I'm impressed Magic didn't get hit by that first outlaw shot.
Yeah, I am too. That's crazy that she lived that shit.
And Jarwin are the unexpected duo of this map, right?
Okay. Manny getting one of his own. The Outlaws working out to at least give them some control back in this game. It's 4-3. This is doable, but they cannot stop the plan. It's going to go down on B.
The deadlock defense is up in proc.
Easy.
Now it falls to, again, heroic plays from individual players.
Okay, but they're going to watch around here. Manny has his gun out. It doesn't matter. He's dead.
That Phantom that was forced out by Sad.
Yeah. And so now they know Zerona's here. They're going to go towards the back of the site from Link. And now they're stopped. They're still just shooting. You're jumping into a Bucky. And a Stinger. Hold on. This is just the spray works. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Yeah, stuck by himself. Hasn't started peeking. There's the Rockets. Tejo is a good, fun agent. I love Tejo. No time. He dies. Takes a loss bonus. Fuck. So fucking glad Tejo's dead.
It actually hurts a lot.
SRB minus BCJ plus cast to make ascension.
That's all it really does.
Yeah, Joa lost that Phantom. They had 2 Phantoms.
I
losing some stingers. It's okay.
disagree once again.
The deadlock net play fails or falls.
I know you're a BCJ hater. That's okay. I believe in BCJ. I think he's a great player. He adds a lot to that team that may not be seen on the server.
Because of how battered and bruised they are off of that.
I believe in BCJ.
It's now non-existent, or you just force.
It's toxic. They generally have more calm players than a show, which is Ivan except Sam. Yeah, that's another thing too. I mean, I think it's toxic, but then talking to Crashies about it, right? Crashies even said how their team environment was just dog. Bro, Luzi gonna save? Team? Team?
With a quick frag, but not gonna be able to get
Team?
more. In fact, it's actually Benji to land on his feet and pick himself 2 frags.
Is that what he adds to see in playoffs either?
By a 4v2 and
yeah, I can't refute that. Yeah, what they're doing right now isn't exactly seen.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think the whole team's been slacking, if I'm being fully honest. I think they're complacent because they want to split one. They're dead. Alright.
Magic.
Top over roster probably still has a shot as Ascension. Loki just ran off his off split. Sage, I don't think you're wrong. Yeah, I think they definitely do. I think they definitely do, but it's like they just need to lock the fuck in, bro, because they were so good. And I think they once they go back to the Talos meta, they should look a bit better for sure. What's funny is it worth it? Hell yeah, I'm glad, Goku. What's up, man? I'm having a good ass day, brother. I'm watching some challengers. I'm getting prepped for tomorrow, watching these games. I'm gonna do a bit more prep after this too, just to make sure I really have like, watch have all my notes, watch a couple more VODs, like really lean into it. I'm excited to be here, man. I'm excited to cast again, bro. Supposed to cast like 2 weeks ago, but life stuff happened. But it's okay. We're still back at it. Let's get it.
Manny, feeling a little bit of pressure.
So I almost played 3v5 with Monsi and BCG not shooting. It's okay for Monsi because he's IGLing.
My goodness, barely a pixel. Of the waylay goes by.
Maybe is it okay?
How did Zerona get there?
Oh, he's dead. Okay. Zora gets his one. Zora gets 2. Zora, okay, yeah. That was almost deeply illegal.
Right, Prosperity, and of course we gotta entertain Zerona here.
Happy if we make, can't wait for Friday, dude. Dude, I agree, Goku, dude. Friday is going to be such an incredibly banger games of EMEA. It changed the BCL casting world tomorrow. No turtleneck and gold chain. Actually, you know what? I might go white turtleneck. I think I'm going white turtleneck. White turtleneck, silver chains tomorrow. Thank you for the inspiration, Sage. I wasn't going to, but because of you, I will. But yeah, Goku, Friday's gonna be a banger day of games, bro. Cast some rounds today? I don't know about all that. Testo, what's going on? My day's going fantastic, bro. Thank you for asking, man. We'll listen or rate? Maybe. I don't know about all that. I'll do like a round or two, maybe.
About how to conquer this round, right? We talked about that hero rifle getting forced up for Joa, and
yeah.
Ben just saying, hey,
you have a matchup, bro, match in the last team for Toronto. Yeah, dude. Be the lurk player here off of my sensor towards C. We do, dude. It's just like Fnatic and Heretics. It's gonna be an insane game, right? And then Liquid BBL. Oh, dude. It's gonna be such a good day of games. I should have interviewed those days as well too, yeah. Sir, what is it? Thank you, sir. Someone wants to get into casting. What would be the way that you say the best of all? I was wondering how people got into casting world. Jack, how I got in? Yeah, they're just tossing rounds. That should be, but a save yet again. This is just dumb at this point. Just fucking win around, Jack. Come on. I mean, Jack, my biggest recommendation every single time when people want to get into casting is I joined a server called broadcast.gg. I did as many free gigs as possible, and I would practice casting over like just empty VODs, right? Because sometimes producers want like evidence that you can cast. So just like practicing there, recording yourself, reeling back, reviewing, doing free gigs, as many free gigs as possible, right? Building up your reel. And once you have that to else, presenting that to other producers, as well reps in versus reps out, making it connections, and hopefully moving up. It's just, it's a massive grind, and in 2025 it is very hard, but it's doable. If you go to a college, it's even easier because they have casting programs there too for their broadcasts. This is rough. That's all stuck at the entrance. We're just chilling. I know it's a save. Can we get 1 kill, please? I hope that helps, Jake. If you're into questions, feel free to DM me on Twitter, man. I'm hungry for revenge. I still want TH to win the Prestige trophy. I would want TH to stop getting second.
I mean, the Utah combo was clean, right? The refract was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, all right, Soul and Aru fighting again. What else is new? Let's go BBL. Uga. You know what? I want BBL to win because they're my dark horse coming into the year of EMEA, and I really believe in Yampi. But yeah, they look tougher and tougher, man. I love Memidia and Ambrosia. I know. Oh, not like this. Fnatic hungry for revenge, dude. Yeah. Fnatic could do it, but I think Heretics just look a little bit better if I'm not being honest, man. That's sick. That's the answer. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, good luck to you, brother. It's a grind out there. It's tough, man. But just, it's about time in and working, bro.
So these are some nice wins in the sad book for the time.
Neil agrees with that? Yeah. Neil would agree with that, though.
And now a drone. I mean, you can
dude, Neil, by the way, such a cool dude. He's so chill. Ooh, bye.
One more taken down by Joe, but all in all, it's still going to be another prosperity.
Heretics are better, but they're still losing 2-3. Ooh. Bad teams. I do. Heretics stomped Fnatic a few weeks ago. Exactly, yeah. That's the thing. They did stop Fnatic a few weeks ago, right?
It's the fact that sad whenever they've been stopped here by Prosperity, they were stopped
well
earlier.
It makes it, which makes it that much tougher. That's like kind of believe, but I also believe that they might be able to come back in this too, right?
Progress shift. But here comes again. A big
I don't know. I think Fnatic just like try to make this like try the whole tail-less thing. Like a tail that's calm just to like scrim at it. Winning would be nice, and so is for a seed, but yeah. Because if you win, you don't have to make you go right into playoffs, not groups. All right, Rolling Thunder, match by Armageddon. We're just investigating everything. Iso dead, 2Z in the middle, just fighting it out in their spawn. What is this strat? We're losing gun duels.
Yuki does get the
Zerona, come on.
But this is just a warp Manny.
All right. TZ fakes the ult. He has the 1v3. He has both smokes back up as well.
Broken apart in their own spawn. Prosperity put on all that pressure.
He sees him. He sees him. Oh no.
1-on-2.
It's on. It's on. The smoke's a bit too late. He's just dead. Yeah, he just whiffed. Dude, Sad are absolutely tossing.
So much just happened.
What the fuck are we doing? It was 10. It was 11-2.
You just need to find a way to shut down a
Can we win a game?
A great one at that, right? Armageddon forced the Neon out.
Yeah, Neil is chill. They did, which is better than second place first. I think they got it. Low-key, maybe. I will let the Heretics boys to win their first trophy. They've been denied for so long.
Which one he's in. And the guessing game goes south.
It was 12-2. Yeah. 5 rounds in a fucking row and we're back on a save. Sad, call time. I do something, bro. Please, man.
Match like this to keep
I don't know, Sage. I don't know if they are.
That's so
dude, bro, you guys figure this out, bro.
I love to see it from a team that came from ranked, that came directly from Premier Prosperity.
Zerona? Oh, alhamdulillah. He figured it out. He's dead though. Yeah, bye.
But he's gonna get swiftly traded away.
Magic?
Manny needing to back away, has a smoke.
Manny, dead. That's the ult. He comes back. Can he get an assist? Yuki's saving the entire goddamn game. He still dies. Joe and Jerwin is so low. Jerwin has like 1 health, bro.
Now it's down to a 2v2. Joe and Jerwin.
And I just see 9 flashbacks. On Sunset, 12-5 comeback.
Been taken up immediately. Not only was it a bit of a reset, a bit of a moment to breathe, but Jawa
dude, Coco here, preach the fall. Thank you.
Magic hears it,
and Jerwin's all the way over on C.
Yeah, I mean they're 2 HP, right? They thought they
had
to play
symbols.
It that way, but again, the speed is heard. And I mean,
what are you talking
they just
about?
Stayed and fought Yuki. Well, they knew Yuki was alone, right?
Can we untime out Artem,
take a second,
please?
Even with the high gear to rotate
I don't know. There's so many symbols.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Question of too slow of pacing this round, maybe lack of confidence with the low HP here for your start.
That's what I wonder. What the hell is too many symbols? Yeah.
1v2 should keyword should be another round for Prosperity in this situation, but let's see how it pans out.
Dude, wait. All gamers just yeah, it was 10-2 when they just
doesn't actually have full line of sight.
Yo, shut up the fake comebacks. That's crazy.
And again, you're really not gonna see much here. Magic does have the dash.
What are you doing?
Now this one
DRS.
Wait for Jerwin.
It was 12-2. Yeah. I see that too. And just they ran it back all the way.
8-12 Prosperity. It's the result.
Shout out to tossing.
Well played at the very beginning.
This fake comeback's going farther than I thought. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. You get it, bro. Yeah.
You gotta give it up once again.
The fake comes going farther than I thought it would, but that's what I'm saying, man. This keeps happening. German sounds familiar. Yeah, I mean, he's been on tier 2 scene for a while. You probably see him either on like other streams so on. He's super solid.
Forcible ultimates, maybe the Annihilation in combination with the Armageddon, but again, those are the two they're waiting on before.
Lots more, man. Beloved the YouTubers on the YouTube. Thank you, Coco. I appreciate it, brother. Much love, man. Dude, no, PRS, don't fake comeback. You're so hard.
Kill and get out. They're not taking risks. They don't have to.
Okay. Gerber's already dead, man. This is so cringe, bro.
Stepping up one-on-one onto Manny. Around to A, potentially. For the smoke to drop.
Thanks for watching, Coco. I do try to ask this of all new viewers. All of the interviews that you watched of me, which ones have you liked the most and which ones have you kind of not vibed with? Please let me know. Liz, can we not fake comeback, please? Because what the fuck is happening, bro?
Ready to receive here. Magic, Yuki.
Hi, Liz. You're doing great. Love you. Thank you. Benjamin Franklin, please fucking clean out the emancipation, bro.
Manny at least will cut off a little there against the Rona, but all in all, it's giving up the beast site, right? Wall deployed, some safety secured.
3-2. It's fine. Benji is ult. He just takes them, he sucks them up and kills them. If he's ready for this, is the question my territory, my rules? My territory. My territory, my rules. My territory. There's no territory. No. You're not a landowner, Benji. There's no territory. Flash, anti-flash, he's fine. Goes down. This is you. How do you whiff that, bro? He's defusing. Joa, you shit. Alhamdulillah. We did it. Thank fucking God, dude.
Advantage, but he didn't want to take it. Goes for the one-on-one, and Sad Esports gonna come out of the one-on-one with map number 1.
And as soon as Benji got that 2 kills off of the Armageddon, off of the fault line, kind of felt like a little bit of a breakdown
dude,
at the
finally,
micro level for the side of Prosperity.
You fell out,
that was the opening that Sad needed.
Passion, they say you don't care.
Last time these
there's no way. Dude, I said it nonchalantly. Isn't that how it's supposed to be said?
Away with a 13-8 victory. They still walk away with stealing away.
Okay, my bad, guys. My bad. I'll put more oof into it next time.
Again, once they got to that
I'll really just like try a bit harder. Yeah, GG's, we fucking did it, boys. We should run Swifts. I'm not running Swifts in the middle of this game, bro. Hell no. Give more zestiness. You know what? You right. That's my bad. I'll be a bit more zesty. That's on me.
We could say that it could have been done more like 15 minutes ago, but still, regardless, we're gonna send it over to a break, and we're gonna send it over to the desk to try to break things down. An intro.
That's on me. I'll be better. I'll do better. I promise. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. We'll do better in the middle of this game. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. It's just like here. Oh, I gotta mute this because it'll immediately go off the screen. So, because one thing I do want to do is I want to see Shopify's previous games and what they've done, right? Their matches to kind of prep in versus FlyQuest Red, what went on. So I want to look at this game a little bit and see what goes on. Yeah, and I can render and export my video for TikTok tonight. Yippee! Dude, Wordle is quicker and better, dude. You guys want me to do Wordle, bro? You guys want me to become that streamer? You know what? Sure. Let's do quick Wordle. I don't ever do this shit, but I'm horrible at this at all this. I'm horrible at Wordle. I do not have a game. Settings. Is there a dark theme? Thank you. There we go. Nice. Cool. Benji. Not on wordless. Penis. All right, there's an N in the middle. You promised the insta-lock, dude. Yeah. It's not happening. We got the Prime back. Thank you, Aru. I appreciate you. Yeah. Much love, homie. Thank you so much for the Prime, baby. It's good. They finally added that dark mode. It's so much nicer, man. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Casting proms. I guess red tasty. All right, there's an N in the middle. Many. It's still just an N in the middle. This is so bad. You're gonna see how stupid I am, bro. Yo, give me a word, bro. I don't know what words have N in the middle, man. Dude, this is hard. Runny. R-U-N-N-Y. Is runny a word? It is. 31 IQ streamer. I'm just putting N's over and over. Knave. K-N-A-V-E. No, that's it. Yo, what is right I just need another word. Okay, so there's an N and there's an O. There's an N and there's an O. Do you have any suggestions, boy? Help me. You got 3 vowels gone, bro. This is so bad. I feel like an idiot. This is what's going on. We love you. You suck at Wordle. I know, bro. This is not my thing. Like, this is like, I am good at a lot of other things. I'm really good at talking. I'm good at thinking on my feet. I'm great at improv. I'm a pretty funny guy, I like to think. This is just not my thing at all. Brine, brain, brine, brimstone, grain, grind. No, grino. What ends with an I know? Fino, shino, alone. That's not it. Dude, this is so bad. Yes, Brimstone, Ronnie. It has to be Brimstone. Dude, what is it, bro? I don't know, man. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking of word. Drone. It's not drone. Dromo, Cuomo, Cosmos, Cosmo Wanda. I feel the parents. Timmy is an average kid, but no one understands better. Zone, Zine, Zimmerman, quote. Dude, what is this word, bro? Condo. Condo. I like condo. Condo's a good idea. Okay, it's Ondo. It's Ondo. It's something. Frondo, Tondo. Is Tondo a word? Wando. Lambo? Is it Lambo? Allowed for bullying. Dude, why does that say it's bullying? That's what I'm saying. Why does always you gets auto-botted, bro? Lambo, Londo, Shondo. Okay, Bongo. It's Bongo. It's Bongo. Fuck, you did it, chat. Holy shit. That was horrible. That was so bad. I've never felt stupider than doing this game. I'm a dumbass. Okay, we're still waiting on them to come back. Holy shit, I'm dumb. Okay, in the meantime, now would you rather play Wordle or Swift play? Back to casting proms. Stay in your lane is insane. That's so funny, dude. Casting proms is honestly, I saw the Discord. That's a banger. That's such a banger, dude. Casting. Oh, that's so funny, bro. Took the betting 2.33 on Fnatic? That's crazy. Wait, hold on. Wait, yeah, let's look at the 2.33 on Fnatic, bro. I mean, are we surprised? I'm not surprised that people are betting on Fnatic. Like, people are betting Team or Fnatic, bro. I'm 100%. Makes sense to me. Ended the first half and ended the second half, or started the first half. Okay, all right. Let's look at map one for a bit. Evidence still struggles on a cruise. I think she's doing okay.
Everyone's feeling on the fly. This first pistol round is gonna be
all right.
Heavy emphasis towards an A fight early on.
Let's watch this FlyQuest Shopify game real quick. I'm less gonna do okay.
Help the double controller.
She said that she would try to make friends.
Sarah used the missiles right at the beginning of the round, so you know the door is broken. And so there's a little focus on A, and then the TP.
I was just having a good time though, just not socializing.
The objective is scoop.
Wasn't she back again by herself? Do you remember?
So good.
Yeah, okay, FlyQuest are now waiting for a
honestly, if I was a betting man and you love Fnatic, bet on Fnatic.
Set protocols
that's not a final decision.
Like to approach
it's 7 nights.
These defensive rounds.
I don't know when she left.
That trap wasn't triggered in the first
God knows
seconds of the round, they decide to set their sights on.
Let's watch a bit of this game, kind of sped up to see
weaker now.
What they kind of did. Don't worry about Fnatic, so I don't talk about players as much as talk about talking plays energy. Yeah, you are probably the biggest energy glazer I met, bro. Which I respect it, man.
Quietly found safe passage out towards half wall.
Okay, let's watch this game. SRG holding default, like on B again. FlyQuest go for just full A hits. Classic split. They look to enter in past smoke to the deadlock wall. They're not able to enter through. Bob gets one. They're holding off. The wall is good. Waiting for Noya to drop her wall to be able to find more. They look to fight in. Yeah. They flank around. Nice on Mel. And they'll just defuse. Well done. Back Saturday? Fair enough. It's cool. Okay, all right, let's see. Let me see when this game comes back. Not just yet. All right. Tech pause, tech pause. All right, let's see how Shopify is set up on bonus. 2-person split. Mel. All right, Mel and Dodo actually push out of C. Interesting. Okay, on Lotus. Okay, this is cool. Just home guy with a simple mission. Aren't we all, brother? Aren't we all? I mean, I'm wearing a Sen hoodie, so I understand. Yeah, easy.
Yeah, Sarah's also able to bring that out while dropping the stinger.
Is he casting Jira 2? Flame, I am casting Jira 2. That's correct. Yes, sir. I'm casting tomorrow. I'm casting Shopify Rebellion tomorrow, in fact. So I'm reviewing some of their VODs. I'm waiting for this game to come back to see who wins between Sad and Prosperity. Whoever wins between the two of them gets to play Shopify tomorrow. Good luck. Thank you, Flame. I appreciate it. Okay, so okay, nice. Noya. Wait, let's see the bonus setup real quick. Let's see what the hell they did there. Okay, so are they still gonna double setup on C? Yes, still Dodo and Mel on C. And instead they'll choose to put Shopify Baby Door as well. And put Sarah there to counter that early. Nice pick on Dodo not early as well too. So they'll just they'll just push out through C. This is quick rotate again. Really well done by them. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see. Noya was sitting in A site with a judge, so the plan of Shopify to funnel all the fly quests to speed up into A worked so perfectly because of that C pick. And now you have your ultimate online. If things get a little shaky, a little dicey, you can use it to spot out. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Shopify put a strong emphasis on C control. Again, they love fighting by C mound, and they set up the wall again across A to stopping and state lines well too. Those, yep. Dude, really well done. Good early rotates over by Dota as well too, right? So this is just great. Yeah, really well done. Nice. You're good, bro.
Shopify, every single member has had their moment right now. I mean, Alexis and Sarah haven't really had to do much of anything besides be that supporting cast of utility, helping funnel everybody towards that C side. But this is a setup that you don't see a lot of teams running every day on the defense. When you think of Vipers on this map, you kind of think of them anchoring towards that C side of the map a lot of the times. So maybe FlyQuest just not used to the anchoring potential of that Viper on it. How much stall it has. Now an Odin in the hands of Noya as well.
Let's see. Is this other game back? Not yet. Still waiting on the other game to start again, so we'll keep on reviewing. This one against the go against the stack. The quick rotate over. Should know it's all them there. It's the same wall every time on A to cover past door, so. Interesting. Nice. Ooh! Lexi! That was nice!
Layers and layers of utility, but somehow it's Noya with the Odin who takes the fight onto Bob in main. And I think Bob got separated a little bit there from their own deadlock wall, right? So there's that time out with FlyQuest that I was talking about earlier. Things have definitely been spiraling way out of control, and they need to do something about the C control that Shopify have been getting for free. And I think Shopify in the beginning, I mean, remember back to when there was a lot of emphasis towards that A side of the map early on in Pistol, where they kind of worked C and worked back towards A, and they had a free bomb plant. They need to do that, but towards that C side of the map, bait out those rotations to come to that A side off the tap of the door once you push off Sarah, and just have somebody C either take the 50-50 against Mel, or just hold the space in the meantime, understanding nobody's been pushed up front B, or walk all the way down, right? You need that exit plan. You cannot be one-dimensional against a team like Shopify who has all the experience in the world.
I mean, they have been successful in every facet of the game so far, up 5 rounds. As we see that timeout expire, you question what the adjustments are for FlyQuest. They have struggled. I mean, they haven't really been able to find any success.
Do you think the top 100 Radiants reach ready if they play without sound?
And I feel like games like this, when two teams it's not just
no, not at all, dude. Sound is so important in this game. No, like to figure out rotations, util, footsteps, positioning, yeah, dude. Sound is insanely key. It's a strat shooter, right? Especially, it's a strat shooter with util.
Allowing Shopify to gather more momentum, more confidence. Alexis finally had her moment to pop off with that Odin. Now, I mean, sitting at one kill a couple rounds ago. Now,
so no, I do not think so at all. Not even a little bit. Bro.
Yeah, there's some really good ultimates on the side of FlyQuest, but it's a pretty even playing field into this round, and this map historically being
even in a 5-stack. I mean, if they're playing duelist, then maybe, yeah. should be fine. But they got ooh. Wait, this is interesting. Hold on. It's 6-0. They have guns. Yeah, but then they would need teammates to tell them exactly where to aim and where to go. Or they're kind of flailing around, especially on retakes. So it makes it so much harder. I'm still of the opinion. Okay. Again, just full stack onto C to push out of A. Early pits. Blaze. Oh, this is such a big pick from Blaze. Okay. Rotate over again. Look at the double hole. They get Mel first. They get for the round. Yeah, in fast stack. Yeah, I'm still the opinion now.
Yeah, not allowing Shopify to set up that retake. That head-to-head from Lace on Anoya in A main. Honestly, from the start of this round to the end, there was a lot of statements being made like I was talking about. We saw Alexis with the Odin instead of trying to get out with it, just full spraying. Now, how do you deal with this operator from Donut who is at C Mound? Are you aware? Do you use set layer utility to flush that out?
Okay, let's see. Again, the Dodo buys the oh, we're back.
Out the player
We're back.
Mid, not something that really Manny was expecting,
We're back.
but it is a gift on a silver platter. And an even bigger gift here is the fact that A is wide open.
All right, we back. And we back. And we back. And we back.
Following through is key when you saw so many players on your grass default as well. Towards garage, towards C.
This intro. It's the intro.
Players deposited in the graffiti and no one cleared it out because they were holding back sight. I mean,
nice.
To grab some kills along the way, you finally crunch all those remaining players, but trades upon trades. And Prosperity, they come out on top of their first pistol of the series.
PRS, baby.
We'll take that. Good job responding to the
all right, first quick pistol. Again, but Prosperity won the pistol last time as well too. So I don't think necessarily bodes all that well for them in general because of even what they had going on. So there we are.
Once again, like what was the term I used before? The jumping pistols. You know, may they be
the jumping pistol.
And thank you for that correction. My apologies. But that's the issue. Is they only won the pistol in the follow-up for that half. So we're going to be looking beyond that, even if it is the attack side of Haven. And again, if you're strong, you know, you're confident in your
I forgot to tweet, bro.
Shit. Towards there again on the buy is a safe route, especially when you don't want to challenge B, you don't want to challenge garage where shotguns could be lurking in the dark. And I like this little trap play. Try to punish Manny, draw him in, and Zerone is there as well. Not going to bite just yet, but... silence here. You can see it eating away at Sad. They're like, oh, we gotta wait. Derwin finally gets the contact.
That's all it is, just the contact. No bullets going back and forth just yet. 2Z not getting caught out by the drone. And Prosperity, they've actually sandwiched themselves a little bit over towards long. They smoke on the front side though of Art or of Short. It's they were waiting for that smoke to go down. Good wait there from Prosperity, and indeed they're going to take advantage going
there you go. Rainbows! Where's the follow? Here, well, come on in. All right, they'll get the bonus this time at least, so they won't just get it completely taken down. That's huge.
Alongside Benji. Trying to make something out of this round, really just.
But again, it is of course attack side on Haven, bro. This is like is what they do, man. Yeah. What's going on, brother? How you doing? How you living?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the site clear, the re-clears from pistol to this round is so clean. Not Annie and the site smoke slip through, but they will accidentally let a kill from Jowish slip through with the sheriff. Even reads the reflink from Man.
How's your day going?
Too much HP loss.
Even. Are you here supporting tier 2? If so, who is the team that you fuck with? Who do you not?
Especially when, because of the heroic
what the hell was that?
Look, you're 3 off from Armageddon already.
Unbelievable pace you'd still to have. And it's not like Sad here doing much else to actually try to get themselves back into this game, at least off that last round. This next round is really it. If they lose this round,
it's 5 a.m. I'm finding a stream to sleep on.
They're gonna have to go down to the pistol once again. I mean, Prosperity now more than ever.
Honestly, I love that for you. I'll try to be as calm as possible and try not to freak out.
And that's my difficulty is right now they're completely disrespecting A on the side of Prosperity.
That's tough though.
Comp just doesn't lend to that. You don't have
I appreciate you being here, but I'll be honest for you, I don't know if I am the stream for you to sleep on personally. Right now, a friend of mine is streaming. Her name is XJokobars. I love your interviews. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching them. Much love.
Good here for Sad. Okay, Jawa.
I'll try to be good though, but I
Sad.
can't necessarily help contain my excitement. But thank you so much for being here though. Much love.
Just one player trying to just slide in, showing the raw look. Jawa from up top, sweeping away the rest of Garage and Prosperity. They're still tempting. C period. It's gonna be a lot easier. It's only gonna be the Cypher. You say only.
What is 5 a.m.? Are you also like an EU person, by the way, as well?
Real comfortable spot.
Dude, so many people who watch are just EU, man. That's crazy.
Benji side anchor here. Spotted out.
Benji sees one, tries to get. Yeah. See, if he had a Vandal, he would have been able to do it. He should have had a Vandal. It would have been way better. But we're all Phantom users, aren't we? Ooh, Zerwitch dead. We're going to map 3, bro. We're going to map 3. We're just going to map 3. I live in APAC. Steve America's maybe mess up my body clock. You're an APAC viewer? That's hype! Dude, hell yeah! That's so sick. Are you Malaysian? Philippines? Singapore? Korea? Vietnam? Japan?
You know, the new.
I'm trying to know. Sorry, I was a question because like, I get excited because I'm like, dude, that's sick, dude. I love the APAC region. Filipino, Salama. Thank you for watching.
And like we said, we're harping on using it that early, but if we think about it, we think about the momentum, we think about how it was a 10-2 half where they only won the pistol.
Okay, I love the Philippines. Oh, thank you.
That's the confidence, the snowball that can avalanche into a close or a productive half, favoring Prosperity here. Which again, it's tax-sided Haven. It's a must.
There you go, dude. I love Filipinos, man. They're the nicest fucking people on the planet, bro.
You know, not too many negatives here. Definitely nitpick.
Hell yeah.
To say the very least.
He's trying to sleep. Wait, we don't know if it's a he or she,
right now, you know,
or them. Sorry,
that.
I'm not sure of your pronouns. I apologize.
These sheriffs.
I just call everybody homie or bro.
He's gonna be able to pick down that first. There's also a man watching over towards.
They exactly, yeah. Or they exactly, yeah. You can't just assume Maru. Don't be like that.
Prosperity, Zerona, able to get a pick off.
Okay.
But, where did Benji even come from? Benji just slides in behind Matt.
But you're right.
Almost able to get him.
They're trying to sleep. I'll be good. I'll be good.
We move. We ball. Sad. That's a big round coming up.
Yeah. We've now seen some creative eco ways they're trying to disrupt this A take, but
Croatian honorary Filipino.
Philippines.
I love the Philippines.
And I think what I really need to see, I think that's what they're leaning towards now.
Sage, I love Philippines.
A way to get ahead of this A side of.
I love Longganisa.
And again, they've tried the kind of nuanced, inadvertent ways, and they haven't just tried to fight it head on. And I think that's what the aim is this round, right? Your Yoru's there with a Gate Crash spawn to support Benji, but all the
I also love
Ube to come out here. Paranoia, Deep Shock, Deep Dart, and maybe even a contingency to scale up long. That's what we need here.
Okay, I sleep on narrate stream as well. He's loud as you sleep on narrate streams. Dude, Marshall crashes out all the time. That's insane. You sleep on the stream.
For these players from Prosperity,
dude, yeah. Yeah, dude, I love me some Filipino food. A good friend of mine also owns a Filipino bakery here in Toronto as well. So I'll love all of his stuff, man. It's delicious.
Yep, you have German because of the Gate Crash, but all in all, 3 players.
I adore Ube.
Trade here, hopefully.
Ooh. And also, a good friend of mine, Zach, or Zakid, is also Filipino. That was also loaded up and good. It's hype shit, bro.
The trip right there in the middle.
So goddamn good, man.
Man doesn't walk into the trip just yet. He still has it right next to him, and he has a smoke right next to him.
It's good as hell. Jollibee also slaps too. I don't love the pasta, but chicken good as hell. Damn, there you go. Thank you. You get around, Sam. You get around.
Benji caged them all up and said, able to take advantage. Beautifully done by Benji.
Wow. Really, really, really nice.
Do I know anything else
for the Benji side anchor
in Tagalog?
But
also I know in Tagalog.
The cage falls out. Got one kill after another, and even the other cage as well allows him to get the kill log.
Besides swearing, I mean, like,
plays off, gets back to the site to have that.
I only know the one thing that one time when I was working a job at a store, these 2 very nice Filipino ladies, when I checked them out and like did because I was a cashier, they were like, salamat pugi, and I was like, thank you. And I found out that that pugi means handsome. So they said, thank you, handsome. And I was like, nah, stop it, you don't need that. Thanks.
Does have a tripwire, does maybe have a pick, but he was looking at
oh, Joa? Joa. Oh, let's go, Joa. Let's go, Joa.
Still a little bit risky.
He's dead. He's not dead. He missed.
And that burst out from Zerona. Huge chances from side, but they're not able to do anything with it.
Don't toss. They're not 1v1.
1-on-3.
Oh, thank you. All right. Thank God we're playing.
Able to take down Jerwin. Sad. They respond immediately.
Aku sih Rabis. Okay.
Yeah. Prosperity.
Peter Pugi, guapo means you're good looking. Oh.
It's
and
yeah,
it's the same in Spanish too, right? Guapo.
Yeah. Which was this A main, this A side fight and focal point, which is why I think they're starting to finally lean back that way.
Which makes sense. It's the same because
all,
you know,
was really clean,
Spanish,
right?
Philippines.
Benji realizing I can't anchor the site every time.
Oh, stop! Thank you. You don't mean that. You're so
bad. This is what I was waiting for. Is, we talked about the change sad main. We talked about they were finally seized to fight A main. I want to see it. Prosperity fight it head on, and every single time they're kind of leaning away from it.
Considering get a Bellator no. I do not want to get a Bellator addiction, brother. I am I value my time. And I do enjoy card games though, and because I know I love card games, I know I'll be stuck on it, so I'm not gonna play it. I refuse.
Still down to a 5-on-5 even strength.
No. Oh, dude, it's just everybody's whiffing.
Magic 7.
Yeah. What do you mean, bro? Why?
On the other side of his screen, and oh my goodness, the damage is there. Benji goes down a little bit, but the trade
That's
is
crazy. You always get it. I value my time versus actually sad with prosperity. I'm prepping for tomorrow. There's a reason I wasn't watch partying the past 2 days, bro.
It is sad with a third.
Lots of was derived from Spanish? Yeah, that makes sense, right? Yeah. Because, you know, like, you guys being colonized by the Spanish and everything. That makes sense, right? There's also a big reason why so many of your names are like Angel Lopez and so on.
Right? The rest of the players kind of caught out.
Yeah. You wouldn't even cast it? If you cast rounds, I will leave you. For you, I will cast this next round. This next round coming up, I will cast.
All in all, it's difficult to say the
least. Is the preparing in the room with this. You guys are so toxic.
The fact that it ended up here,
you guys clearly see me paying attention to the game, right? I'm locking in. I'm watching the game.
Getting that timeout from Prosperity. Back at
this is crazy.
Here. And again, Prosperity, I like the proactivity this time, right? Because they realized okay,
man.
Snowball really quick in favor of side like it did over on Lotus.
Jake, you here?
They made a change in my mind again without having to. But it's very been proactive.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Honestly, what I really liked about
I'm gonna cast this next round for this. Close your eyes and name all 5 prosperity players.
In the first half of this half, Prosperity.
Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me. You know I can't.
Of the map, and nothing was ever done.
Like I can name like Yuki and Vantic. Like that's all I have right now.
There in the later parts of the round. Because of that, it just kind of break apart that rotation a little bit, break apart that attention from Sad. It's the small things that Prosperity needs to do.
You got caught lacking.
Like
magic.
It is good that Prosperity has some of these setups here, but Sad is doing a better job at those reactions now. Back down to
Magic man. Look, Sad's gonna win the game anyways. It doesn't even matter. Also, I don't have to know their names because they're gonna be on the screen.
Magic burst on through. Is he looking for a third?
I am here studying as a play-by-play caster. Oh, sorry, my bad. I got to lock. I locked out. Because you're arguing with me. That's why.
They had the right youths on site. They had the right players surrounding C. For Prosperity, they hold W and it works.
I mean, not just that, but you mentioned the
okay, sorry. I'll cast this. I'll cast this. My bad.
That was insanity, right?
I'll cast this round. Okay, all right.
Or the protection kill,
all right, I'll cast it round. Let's start. Yeah. This. My bad.
And then you have
okay. Here, let the replay go. I'll come back. I do the 2 rounds. No, you don't. No.
Right? And they get the
okay, all right. Here, let me lock in for a bit. Cool. It was actually an incredible retake as well coming in from Prosperity as well too, with obviously unsuperior guns too. And that's the thing. And for Sad on their side, right? They managed to build up a pretty decent economy, but you gotta watch out for this. Tuesday. Holding on with the judge on the other side. I'm gonna wait for him to see where he goes overall, or by A, trying to cheeky pick, or by garage. But watch on the other end. Prosperity are taking it slow once again this time, though. They don't want to necessarily fall into the fast play pitfall that they have for the past couple rounds and leading right into stats, being able to 5v5 retake them. So, slow playing. No early beta utility just yet. They'll walk closer in to see an edge towards it, waiting to see if they can find any more early info. Joan used early on to peek out one, and with 3 there, Yuki might be in trouble, have to use salvos to delay them, and gonna go Coffee go for the peek. He's paranoid, he's still fine, gets the shield and the pick. The jump shot is fine, but it's just too easy with one. The fact that they even managed to get one is massive on the other end of the map, though. Here comes Prosperity. Plant goes down. And this is big right now for them, though. A is left all wide open. They're 4-stacked right on site. And now for Sad, the question has to be, how do you retake? They're going to use Golden Thunder to push it further. Prosperity feeling confident. Bold and brazen, putting out the Euro ults. The Dimensional Drift to sneak around. Find out where they are on the map. The Zona's seen. Stuck in the corner with his Sheriff. Not prepared. Zona's dead. With one more shot taken, the Tuesday managed to take just his one, but it's just one. And German comes out the fray and sees all his teammates dead. Prosperity up 3. That was a long ass round. I hope you're happy.
The plan with the Tejo
there you
went out perfectly. Yuki was able to get 1 kill for his favor. Yes, he goes down at the very end, but he was able to hold 3 players over towards the A side. By that time that the plant ends up going down over towards Z, one of the players is over in the middle.
He's right. This is straight to
that job being done, but after that, Prosperity. Very strong.
I kept the tone pretty calm because I didn't want to extend my voice because I haven't done my vocal warm-ups yet today.
And now, I mean, they realize, okay, if Yuki can win the A fight,
Busy calls it at 4 a.m. Yikes.
Hopefully win the team fight if they were gonna
yeah, 4 a.m. is crazy. I'll just look at VLR the next day and see what happens.
One round where we don't see that ISO Yoru combo fight forward. Instead, it looks like they are going to go for a more proactive reclear. Don't let the side of Prosperity come to them, but it's just ever so slightly late. The drone here, if anything, if it spots out these players,
part of me wants to watch the calls, but part of me doesn't.
Rotate, and it's still
yeah, I mean, I'm just not staying up to watch that shit at 4 a.m., bro. That's insane to me.
Magic says, I've won this duel before.
I am wondering who's casting it, though. That's my question. I don't know that yet. I'm wondering who's casting it.
You don't exactly need the man advantage. You don't exactly.
Ooh.
You know the rotation's getting pulled, but at least something there, just in case the stack.
Okay, big ping.
Here on the C site. Only one.
Is it this weekend? I think so, right? Yeah.
Super low HP. A single bullet from Tuesday gets him.
No, next weekend, right?
3 on 3. It's not like this is impossible here for Sad.
Oh, he had util out. He just had util out. That's crazy. He just runs through, gets a timing somehow. He's so lucky to have his gun out. 2-2. I get through ceiling. Zorona gets 1. They're stacked up. Another. He's not even looking at him.
And indeed goes around the bend to get both players. Bullets straight through the box to rip both.
Hey, Manny, it doesn't matter. The Clove, the Cypher.
He's not even looking at him, man.
His own, whether it's, holding down the flank on Ecos or clutching up the 1v2s in the post. And I was getting nervous there. That was a half-buy situation, right? It was a Stinger and a Sheriff. I mean, Vandal upgraded, but nonetheless, I was nervous. And you just run it down with a Vandal? Like, okay, the wall bang connects, you're good to go. You have an advantage now.
There we go. Also,
the Haven side.
chat, can we go
we gotta put Cypher in.
like and comment on the live tweet? Because I forgot to post it earlier.
And it works out at least for
Derwin. That's a big pick.
It's quickly going to be a one-on-one here for Vantic. Vantic does not take advantage there as Zorona. And in fact, A site, even though there's only 3 players left here for Prosperity,
okay,
still cleanly
down
their
1
into this A site. But look at the ultis in the hands of Sad. Zorona is ready.
What is this observer bug? That was weird to look at.
Is also going to be ready too.
Okay. Yeah, Manny, just watching. Nice, Joa.
And Jerwin is able to get himself a 7.
All right, 7-4, 7-5 half probably.
And again, a nice
Zelsis cut his hair. He did.
In a rough sort, was being unable.
I gotta see this right now.
It was out of Prosperity, so I liked that. It was kind of half commitment, right? I liked that. Jerwin's aggression kind of hides the Cypher utilities impact and sling things out, setting them up.
Let's see there. No, I got it up on the phone.
And the fact that they keep the Hunter Fury in the back pocket as well because of Jawa.
Oh, it's on Sen. Okay.
Nice now to have both coming into this last round and a half. And
oh,
I'm surprised to see if Prosperity does try to back in. It's just a similar fake out. And
dude, he's back to LCQ, Zelsis.
That is called this kind of set up really well to counter this.
Why did he shave again?
Fighting Garage, you kind of hopefully have the Silva support there as well.
Yeah, this is probably the strongest look that we've seen from
Sad. Yeah. Oh, dude.
You still have two players basically back over towards spawn. And by the way the setup is here for Benji, these players are going to be way too close by the time he gets a contact.
Oh,
he's just be stuck in
guess what? He was whiffing the shot, Joe. Come on, man.
Goes down. Zerona forced to pick up the pieces, and that actually works out. But hold on
a minute, he's dead.
Hold on a minute.
Bye. Yep.
Manny comes up from behind.
Manny, doo 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 doo. Manny, doo 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 doo. Manny.
Nonetheless, the 2v3 forced.
Easy. 3-2.
Both coming from CT and Magic with 33 HP.
Down. Easy.
Chip damage. So that my teammates can clutch it up. You trust him, Manny. He's won these before.
Okay.
Huge paranoia. Do they know about Manny? It doesn't matter. That spot is very good for
Manny.
Easy. Back up into the smoke.
They don't know. They don't know. He should stay alive. Yeah, drops down. Easy pick onto one.
Takes away
8-4, baby.
And there is a huge
road rage against a family of 4. Yeah, he does not look good.
18-4.
So
well
he looks
done. On a map they've yet to play. And we talk about this, okay? Have they just not played it? Do they not prepared for it? Or have they been hiding it? And right now it proves to be the latter.
Yeah.
Maybe it partially out of Sad not.
I don't know. I made him bet that he would shave ball to the bone if they won Toronto.
Sad stronger half again. This tried and true ISO Yoro. Notorious for the C-Take simulator, but all in all,
I
mean, it's showing how cleaned up the coordinated utility is, right? We were joking saying, hey,
I'm not a fan.
Tradability and some of these
I'm not a fan, bro.
And Drone takes your Cypher out.
I kind of hate it, honestly.
And maybe even get past the Hunter's Fury. So all that showcasing, you know, on to brighter pastures here in map 2. Maybe even a chance at seeing Icebox in the distance.
Yeah.
For now, it's a pretty decent chance. Here comes Magic.
Thomas doing no bossing. C9 Zelsis. Yeah, bro. V1 Zelsis. That's where we're at.
That's just a meat grinder. Zerona alongside Benji with the double shot to take him down.
Dude.
And it's a relatively fast response here coming up from Sad Esports. Sad bursting out into A.
Okay.
Be on that front side, just trying to take him down. There's a second right
just
make it a third, actually.
another pistol, take it. Yeah, we're going to map 3. We're going to map 3.
Here comes ISO takes away a big
that shouldn't have happened. We're going to map 3. And Sad have no idea how to play Haven.
Not only with the
Sad have not a single fucking clue.
Both pistols go their way.
No one's in the middle of mid-road rage.
Out the gate here for the side of
you're so saying you can't drive.
I mean,
buy the bundle.
Okay, that's what Prosperity was able to get away with. Those sort of execs out the gate in the first half of this map. So the fact that they
can I get a link? Scandium. I think it's posted a bit early in the chat. Let me see. Let me post it right here.
ISO as well down short. Taking some risks, but they
there you go. There's a link to his bald ass head. Holy downgrade. Yeah, it is dog shit.
A tipping point. And now, I mean, we talked about this, how the composition Sad's running, you don't get
it is awful. His hair was so much better before.
Salvos, you can have it every round, and they regenerate still in this old Tejo meta.
Yeah, like his old hair, like you said, really put him, dude. His hair was nice. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, the swoosh was so sick.
Slow clearance, the spy cam. Not quite sure what's drawn Vantic and ISO to this site, but good thing it has.
Right, it's working out at least for now with the fact that Sad they just keep inching closer and closer. And this is good here, Magic.
Yeah, how deep Magic is.
Yeah, and with the tripwire over in Garage, they don't need to worry about C at all.
Okay.
What Magic is doing right now, they can
hold I mean, if they can get a bonus here, Sad do have a chance to come back into this game. Do they have any attack plans, though, is the actual question.
Stinger Force is the question.
Stinger Force is bold. Oh, again! Dude, barely catches him with a util out every single time. This is big. This is so big for Sad. Getting a bonus. Yeah, that's so big, man. Let's go, dude.
Unable to get his hands over the trade there, and still the rest of his team unable to rotate too quickly now. But Magic still wants to have a bit of fun here. Let's have some fun. Magic coming out, bursting out the wall, going out with Classic, and unable to do much. Sad come out of this round with 3 players alive. Team Ace, 5th round, their first round in a very long time.
Yeah. Aside from the fluke round 11.
Can you count that?
and I mean, this was just
around.
clean.
It was technically around, so you know what?
It was technically around.
Like,
Thank you. You're right, Gus. Yes, it was.
Border, like,
because it was so much nicer before, and we're just down here, man. This is so trash, bro.
To do so.
It's okay.
Also kind of slams confidence, slams the
Either way.
economy for prosperity.
You know, look ahead.
A dire triple
at least this round. Nice, Jerwin.
But Outlaw is able to make quick work of it. That he carried over likely from Magic.
Nice, Jerwin. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
Magic doesn't want to be the
okay. They want to make sure to get this to put it up to 6, but the real challenge will come down the round after because, I mean, they're 3 away from their own ultimate in terms of their ults too as well. They're 4 away, like Benji should be nice. Ooh, Joa, yeah, okay. Joe 1 away from his ult. This is a great start. This is a very good start.
Holding on to the Guardian, holding on to the Bulldog. That's huge.
Yeah, Joe 1 away from his ultimate.
Now, this is the round that matters.
This is nice.
For the side of
so if he can manage to use that early on, he can just snowball the game even further, get another pick because this is a round that matters right now. As they're going around hunting and decimating the rest of the team. So for side, what do they do? What is the initial setup? All right. They're gonna push back early position. We had early. Oh, look at this fast push. I see. Yeah, there's gonna run out. Stop the vulnerable suppress. Stop the early push out. He already saw Vantic was there. So, they put the cam up on by grass. So they're gonna try to watch the rest. Oh,
bursts out and takes out Benji. That is
good peek, early peek. Oh, another one from Vantic.
Another one, Vantic.
Dude, this is so nice, man. They're just like, they're finally just clean timings on them. Match damage, yeah. Flat. Oh, they lined up.
Knocking down both.
They lined up. Oh, they lined up. Oh no. Oh no.
At least Prosperity can cut the bleeding.
Yeah. Has Joe ever got dropped? Let's say that he's buffed by this game. Of this how? Yeah.
Gonna be A. He was the best bet, but
yeah, I don't think so. No.
Out of Prosperity, and now I mean Tower of Friendship. The dark covers out. Silver lining here. At least you have this.
I mean, like, he's. I don't think he's
actually
been done bad, like, as a player, right?
Face clutch situation.
Like, if you look at his stats.
I'm expecting Yuki salvos out as soon as Spike Tap goes through. I expect the high gear over because Magic, when he only has 2 HP, he likes to get risky, right? And Zerona, not even gonna be able to get that prospect just yet. There's 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left.
Oh.
He's dead? No, he's not dead. Somehow not dead. Oh, and he can bait more frags. Cool. Never mind. All right. An attempt. Zerona very smart. Still double digits. Prosperity getting closer now to actually drowning out Sad.
Yeah, he's
not like again.
Not that bad of a player. Yeah.
Seeing a good look here from Sad on this attack.
So drop to it. Heard that? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I pick up. Push it over. As Slow was saying. As R was saying. Sorry.
More than anything here from this Sad side.
This is interesting though for them.
Get an ego comp, and when you.
Yeah, just
I'm sure that'll eat away at
we're walking in, but we're walking in lined up, bro. Just we're all full flash. You can take that. That's
clutching at the round, but 6 to 10.
This is tough. They know Vantic. At least there's one holding backside.
Here because you don't expect Prosperity.
So
down too long every round.
We're gonna hold by being garage instead by door.
Kind of aggression because it's come out.
So they're anticipating the lane. Honestly, towards A though.
They're trying to get these deep deposits. They're trying to get any cipher utility that may exist off the C site.
Did the Kron rage bait tweet? I did not. What was it?
We're trying to fake it with that deposit of Benji.
What did Kron say?
But I mean, now the concern is you haven't.
I know Kron was mad about the schedule, which is valid.
The spy cam sees you, or here's that drone. Expect players to make their way over there on the side of Prosperity as well.
Oh, not spotted. He's going to maintain the lurk here, but the team is still trying to create their space over onto A. Smoke and dart, that's tagged. Oh, now he knows he can use that too for his ult. Waiting. Oh, nice shot. And Benji gets Vantic.
Still takes him down. Manny had a chance.
Big. Oh, now they'll see where the hack came from as well too.
The realistic chance into this round, but
okay, a double invest. They clear out Yuki. A big invest in the round though, but worth it as well for Sad. They cleared out. Nice sure win.
Prosperity.
Easy.
Sad was so much map control. There you go.
Let me see.
Confidence coming back into the hands of Sad.
Yeah, every single piece that was set up fell into place that round for Sad, right? I mentioned them like, use a lot of shocks, they use a lot of utility to get away but when your kill contract's able to latch on to Manny there, you're pretty set. Even if you lose the fight, you took him out long enough to get those players.
You guys gotta see this shit. That's crazy.
How kind of seamless that was. Even
we've been through some of the best of our careers together. First, that I will always be grateful at Finesse.
It's the second time.
No, man, come on, Kron. Bro, that's evil. I mean, it's really funny, but that's evil.
Usually when we do see that first contact, it is a little bit more committal.
Come on, bro.
A little bit more of a battle. But the first contact coming out from C Long, holding the two players in between CB Link, really nothing came out of it from that Sad side. Nobody committed to it. Once that contact came in, it was a universal agreement that, hey, we all go over towards A. We all go over to this one uniform position, which, again, just a slight mentality shift, but you can tell that's Sad again. Just trying to play more to their opponent's pace a little bit.
Dude, that is funny from Kron, though. That is really funny from Kron. Respect.
Yeah, definitely. It feels like they're playing this.
Oh, that's such a good tweet.
Which is uncharacteristic of
such a good tweet.
Named it the Rankers comp in my mind.
I lost the Gambit. Yeah.
Coming out of this timeout.
Losing, dude. That is twice, dude. Finesse has come second so many times. On Envy, on Optic, like it's just on NRG, like.
And so now they have so much control through C.
But never in a row like Heretics, you know? Heretics, the World Tour being second.
That they have, the entire team can find out a grass and be main. They know that this is where that team is headed.
Okay, so we're gonna bunch up onto A.
The more time that goes by, the more space they gain.
First round is so many times. Yeah.
Boxed into mid that Sad gets. Nobody's making a move back over towards B. They have a tripwire over.
Shot like Billy.
C garage. B is going to be pretty damn easy to say the least, and Sad. You can kind of tell that
this off stage one. Yeah.
Prosperity to make some shifty decisions. The Teo doesn't exactly know whether to hold on to A. Is going to relinquish it a little bit, going to double watch over towards B.
At the Masters event, I'm gonna try to get interviews from some of the players from Billy who on that roster.
It is going to be B. It is a double crossfire.
They're coming. I'm not sure if they are.
Oh no.
But the Cypher back's on the way. The plan is going to go in. This is Tuesday. In the bottom of mid.
Okay.
One for Prosperity.
Just one for Tuesday. If he gets two, that's a bit nicer. German on timing. Nice, Arona. Okay. He's staying aware. Vantic. Oh, the timing, dude.
It works out for the time being, but
takes the gun. Oh. Armageddon is crazy. Vantic is getting 3!
He's gonna have a line of sight over towards bottom mid.
Dude, please, holy shit, bro.
Has to be it. 2-on-1 with a defuse in the middle. Unless they gave him one-on-ones, Jawa's job was so
Vantic fucking saved the game. And the round. That round should not have happened. Sad. If I'm Sad, I'm taking a timeout. Bro, take a timeout. Please. He said, you're gonna fist us 3 players Billy.
And this was the crux as well for me, right? Bungie is so deep through A that
I
you're
feel
like,
that.
we gotta commit somebody else to the flag against Tuesday.
Happy what's going on, brother? Alexander, hey, good luck to you, man. I hope exam season is over soon. I saw you've been struggling for a hot minute, bro. I hope you're good, man. Thank you for dropping by, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Who you know is now having to peek from main, and you're good to go. But this is the speed up. This is the confidence that we want to see out of this style of composition off the dimensional drift. One way to get into the C site. Manny forced off by the Hunter's Fury.
Handy Manny.
Stolen away. And now
he gets a tag. That's 2 tags.
The overdrive.
That's nice. Here, no, Fantic is so good right now. We honor for the first 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, almost done. Next Wednesday we're fully done. Nice, dude. Let's go, dude. Good shit, man. You're almost there, brother. Don't give up. Don't give in.
Now make it only magic. As magic is gone.
Nice.
8-11.
Fuck his damn. I'm gonna
Keeping themselves in the game, and more importantly,
McDonald's form, dude.
the most important
On a
round
nice
is
holiday
going
then,
forward.
as you
They're
should.
about to break a
You
little
deserve
bit,
it.
and they can hold on to
Celeste went on a holiday, and you as well too. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was, again, what the style composition thrives at. You're not going to have the
Yeah.
Hunter's Fury every round. And I think definitely having Manny fall there was huge to set up Benji for success, to allow them to play from that garage position unimpeded. And I mean, there's a little luck there that the Rolling Thunder doesn't really connect as well, so that can still go about fragging, can still isolate the overdrive
should.
utilizing magic.
That's what I'm talking about.
But ooh,
Kojo!
finally an ace.
What's up, brother? I appreciate the follow. Yeah.
Also can punch
Thank you for being. I am casting SRG tomorrow. That's right.
all of the above.
I'm casting SR goals tomorrow, so it should be a lot of fun.
Okay, I was about to
How
say,
you
this is
doing,
much more
Thorvik? Much love, brother. Appreciate you dropping by, man. I'm doing fantastic, but I'm casting tomorrow, so I'm having a great day. And sad are frying. Let's fucking go. What's talking about?
Prosperity. Good idea, of course, from Prosperity.
Sir, you're not getting the results they should for an org that
Say
big.
here at least, but,
We can definitely talk about SR on the break, but yeah, they've been disappointed. Well, okay, the right click. It's a good gun.
That's about it.
Kojo, why are you up? By the way, I swear it's like 2 a.m. for you, bro. What are you doing?
You know, magic where he needed to be.
You got a game
But
in
then it all
like
comes down to sometimes your right click
48
RNG,
hours.
sometimes some chance double taps. And
You gotta drop
just
another one of
the
those?
discrepancy with his weaponry was too powerful, and once it decided the quick nature to
Oh
deposit
man,
back
bro,
deep
that
in,
game I was on
particularly here.
pure
Outside the
vibes,
cage
bro.
worked out super well.
Sick, dude. Hell yeah, yeah.
9 to 11.
Is he casting for VCL? That's true. Yes, Rishik, I'm casting for VCL tomorrow. I'm casting Shopify Rebellion. I'm casting the girls versus the winner of this game. My safety review is generally entertaining, probably the first players too, and provide sick insight. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Thorvik, man. I appreciate you so much watching, bro. And thank you for saying that, man. Much love, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's 11:40 in Berlin. Got you up at 7. Good night, brother. Appreciate you being here, man. 11 isn't bad for Berlin. That's not too bad at all, man.
Right, got the kill contract. If your Cypher is C, you're hoping to grab him yet again.
Guys, if you guys ever see Kojo in Berlin, make sure to give him all your Pokemon cards. He doesn't have enough.
It all hinges off of getting Manny, right? And look at how far Manny's getting away from A. He knows it's coming.
Oh, he missed the ult.
Nobody gets it there. Indeed, he had to back all the way into spawn for that, and oh my goodness. Benji, what a chance. And Manny's still able to take down Zerona. But what a chance there for Benji.
I don't have any against them. Thanks, Sugu.
Dodge the kill contract a little bit earlier on. Still alive and still fragging Juro and Jawa alongside Suzy. Still trying to stay alive.
Do I have to? You don't have to.
Jawa, this is such
It's up to you. That was a interesting just dry swing. What do we says about in the interview or course lies? Kojo, I'm dropping the interview next week. When it's fully off season. So so that's the thing. So you can say all that afterwards, bro. All right? At least wait a bit. I still got to interview the boys this week too, man.
Everything went wrong, right? Kill contract doesn't grab Manny. Alert player Benji.
Also, yo, can you tell me why Kron is rage baiting? By the way,
so
like,
because Manny able to play Heaven finds kills.
like,
Yuki hands the
what are we
all
doing here,
for
Kojo?
Magic
Like,
in the fight and
you know,
still finds a kill.
what's going on here, man?
All in all, I mean, they're looking at 5, and they know now the operator's in place. That Jerwin's gonna pick up.
This is so mean.
But do you expect the B main fight here?
At least gonna be a bottom mid fight. Oh my goodness.
He hates Yunjin and is a Sakura stan? I am a Sakura stan, to be fair. I do love me Sakura kid. To be fair though, if I were to rank them, which I never could, but it's Yunjin, Sakura, Yunche, and Chaewon. And Kazuha, when Kazuha's there too, shit, I like Kazuha a lot. No, Kazuha, Yunche, and then Chaewon. Does Chaewon has enough love?
Nobody's able to do much.
No, Yunjin's top. Yeah.
Frags coming out, no bullets going in,
They're
no
saving.
util being used, no
Yeah.
ultis in.
Yunjin,
And oh my goodness.
Yunjin's top tier, but On some days, I'm like, yo, maybe I like Ozone more.
Like, how can you get back into this side?
But soccer's so cool, though. Soccer's been around the idol age. Dude, she used to wrestle. She's so sick. Love soccer.
You also from the
Love you, Jinto.
That went long.
Or Jennifer.
This round, right? You didn't dislodge the alert player, Benji. You didn't have that big.
I gotta go regular Zoom video with my be back in time. You're good, brother. You take care of my piece, bro. My opinion is Mara Aspas kayak. You know, there is some stuff about Mara which will reveal to you in the interview.
I think is the
kayak Mara Aspas. Wow. Dude, putting Aspas at the bottom, is it because you spent a year calling him a baiter, Kojo? Is that why?
I mean, if that's the case, A was basically
that's crazy, bro.
do or die for
you and Bren on your tirade.
One player goes down and once Sad has control of A, then the round is lost.
Actually, the list is all wrong. All right. The real list, by the way, guys, as you should know,
of the last round.
It's actually so Aspas behavior in Korea was wild.
With a bit more pressure over towards A.
Dude, he's just a chill guy. What do you mean? He's a chill guy who loves his wife and playing the game, bro. And Manhwa. Aspas loves Manhwa as well, too. Him and I chop it up about that.
We talked about how the Hunter's Fury is utilized quite
well to
set things up. So they're going back to the old farm in the
and loves gambling. Yeah, he does love gambling.
Operator, but Fantasy Man, he's not testing the waters at all. They had that spy cam to
Dude,
do it
the one time I gambled when I was in Niagara Falls, because I'm terrified of gambling. I bet 20 on a game of war. Immediately, dude, I got the 2 of spades. I'm like, yo, fuck me, man. It's not worth it. I am, however, I'm a very average poker player.
This is it.
Dude, we're not checking. We just we hate checking corners, please.
Aren't lost just yet. However, Magic waiting for
so if you play poker, Kojo, I would happily take your money.
The players backing up. And there goes Vantic.
Yeah. Bye.
Frag from Magic on
Map 3, baby. Map 3.
We are
Mara is him and Kayak is Polish. So it's probably my fifth have the color or some shit. Also, the Brazilians already connection there.
This matchup for number 1.
Why did you tell us some Niagara Falls? So NA biased. Dude, firstly, Niagara Falls is goated. You should go. By the way, when you guys do come here, go to Niagara Falls.
Alright, good luck, Tuesday.
You should go into Niagara on the lake. There's a little hike where you can walk right by the falls as well. Also, calling me NA bias is insane when I have this right here. Stop the cat.
That's map number 2.
I'm wearing this in a Senodi, dude. I'm just a cloud farmer is what I am, Kojo. That's it, bro.
And
I'm just a cloud farmer, I'm sorry.
The fake comeback on Lotus seeps through to Haven. Prosperity, again, a dominant first half, 8-4.
Use the alpha corner, true, dude. Yeah, this was the
victory.
It was a disappointing map. Like, Sad just kind of tossed the fucking rounds for no reason at all. And like naturally, I know they haven't played Haven a lot either too, but when I look at it, like it just seems a little bit interesting to me as to like why, like on the defensive half, they had no clear way on how to come out for retakes, and like past that too, like if we're looking at the rest of the game as well, like okay, so a couple big things on their suit that I found is that their comp was fine to be able to come in for retakes too, but they're walking and dry, they're getting lucky with their picks, and like. They're not actually calling Yuta Will as well too, and they're also using their ISO more often than not to follow up off of his ult to get into most sites. It's like we can't we have an Omen, like we have paranoias, and like we're using paranoias early as well too on really weird off angles. Like what are we actually fucking doing? You know? Like I understand not running Haven a lot, but it's just like I just don't love it. Either way, it's all good. It should be sad to win it out. There's one more map. And after this, right, they could let me go for it. I can just go chill. So it should be A-okay. But yeah, dudes. Nonetheless, from here, though, we're going to continue watching the Shopify Fly game to see if we can go in and see what's up. Actual identical brothers is insane. Yo, relax. What do you mean identical? That's... Nah, this is Flame. Wait, that's... Nah, this is Flame. This is Flame. That's... Where's the crying emoji? Where's the crying? Where's cry? Where's the laugh cry shit? Where's the cry? Dude, where the fuck is the crying, dude? I want to cry laugh. There you go. Thank you. That's it. 1 hour and 12 minutes. So when? Okay, let's see who's 10 grand. Thanks for the follow, guys. Appreciate it. Guys, we're almost at 5K. Let's go. Okay, we're also at 5K followers. This is commercial. Nice. Let's go. Until 2 dark. Oh shit, yeah, that's coming out soon, right? Wait, that's actually so hype, bro. Yeah. Dude, Doom, banger game. Absolute banger game. Don't be jealous, man. Shut up. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, because the first Doom game was really good too. Hella good. I really enjoyed it. Okay. I'll leave my room this weekend. For a game like that, I remember when I first bought the original God of War on PS4. I did the same thing. Didn't leave my room. Didn't do shit. Yeah. It was so sick, man. Yeah. Fnatic games and RG games and Doom Dark Ages. True. Yeah, we got the AWC qualifiers, which is nuts. Okay. See. Ooh, easy. Okay, so Fly just love playing by C, and Shopify love defending C. They just double up on Lotus for C. And just eliminate them. Mel was flying the series, so we're eating this weekend. It's gonna be a good weekend, bro. It's gonna be a good weekend for games. I agree. Be a good ass day. It's gonna be a fantastic day of games.
These remaining rounds, and the problem is, you look at the economy, it's not good for you. Right? Maybe you can get something going with
I'm excited for it.
I feel like you should use it towards that. I'm trying to find out where the main pack of Shopify are fighting, and use it on like the other extremity, the opposite extremity. Usually somebody that's gonna be like jiggling that area, right? If you can catch them off, maybe you get a free gun.
It should be
might still not go your way because Alexis has
hella cool though.
your best way in.
What the fuck? Okay, you are live now?
The attackers are the ones that
How's that sound?
But it's quite the opposite. That A fight and all that utility used from Shopify, the fact that they have the Yoru and that Ominal to rotate quickly to C just makes the defense just so fortified. And Noya was able to get out in time around C mount area, not fall early.
What's that? Did that come from the stream? That scared the shit out of me. Okay.
Find some value with this.
Alright, so it's 8-1 for them. Dota gets one early because she's nasty. They changed up the op angle to go to A instead to watch up by long note since no one smoked it. No rules here this time, so move over to no loves placing the wall across A and B entrances. So it's just that's easy. They can easily defend through there. Has a door in here, so they'll play off of the smoke. I wonder if Shopify actually wins GC again this year. That'd be kind of hype, actually. Because, like, with Florida gone as well, too, right? It makes it a whole different thing. Yeah, easy enough. I'm excited for Florida to come back, though. For Florida to, like, come back to NA and just, like, hopefully to be able to chill here. I think it'd be super sick. Spotify has updated their logo to what exactly?
It looks like the outcome on at least this first map is going to be the same. Shopify look
huh?
Yep, it does not, unfortunately, look any different. And the thing is, you talked about it, you can't call time out. I mean, I don't know how to get involved in the conversation. There's a nice trade out from Bob, but Dota's still getting theirs.
Okay, alright. Floor return's gonna be a money situation. For Dodo? Dude, come on, don't say that. Dota goes back to FlyQuest, and then they win. That'd be kind of crazy. I don't think Flora comes back to GC though. I think Flora's too valuable a prospect to stay in GC. She's way too good, and I know teams want her to as well. So, plus her staying in NA is better for her mental. She was perform way better there too. So it's like it's just she wants to be in America. Bob with 3. God damn, Bob. Couldn't plant though. 10-1.
So much to dive into from Shopify, but I do want to talk about
this game just is over.
The solo initiator Teo is you use your stealth bot to get info when you know Donut is there. You can't use a stun. You can't use anything. Flash to get Donut off of the line. And that's
let's see what's
not again, surely.
They needed to close that. What's going on here? They're just talking about the game. Okay, easy enough.
Both Omens did fall here. That means no more Omen smokes on the attacking side, and it allows for Shopify to play in these awkward spots. Not smoked off whatsoever.
All right.
Sarah spotting one. Just a deadlock though. This ult is gonna give everything away. I mean,
easy enough.
So much of what's going on. I can flash out by utility. Sarah's there, three, and
Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Not big shot, Dodo again. That's a spike. What a shot from Dodo there. God damn, that was nice.
What is up with both of these teams that we watch on Lotus starting on defense, just making the map turn into a defense-sided map? Again, this has been an attack-sided map since it came out.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's crazy that it's a defense-sided map from them.
18 and 3.
That's kind of crazy.
From has been perfect, and yes, they've been able to abuse the fact that you don't have enough utility to get Dodo off these lines early.
Yeah,
C was theirs the entire half. I mean, I don't think
Twitch.tv/Rab.
You would have a deadlock nade lineup or something of the sort to kind of just make it annoying, but you don't. And here we are, 3-1-1 spread attack for Shopify, and it's all off the contact. That deadlock sensor is flushed out.
And there's no response from FlyQuest there. No rotating back, no concern about the sound sensor being tripped. That smoke will help a little bit. Now they know Yori's there.
Okay, there we go. Nice.
But with Mel showing C, it keeps 2 players, so still odds in favor of Shopify.
Alright, Leshy was good from here though. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Yeah, they're dead. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And so FlyQuest in a really nice position to win this pistol here.
Okay.
It's not quite done yet. Alexis has the utility.
No, okay. Bye-bye. Okay, easy enough, yeah. In 2 hours and 5 minutes. Ah, okay, that's okay, that's okay. Did you already pre-order it, Uga? Or no? Yeah. Actually, here, while we're waiting, here, if you guys are in the stream and just chilling, or if you're on the YouTube as well too, okay, fair enough, okay. You guys are stream or you guys are chilling, feel free to actually come through to the Discord for a bit. Let me just come and say hi to you. See what's going on. See what you guys are dealing with. See what's up. Your thoughts on the game. If you got it. Drop it a VC. Let me talk to y'all for a bit. See what's up. Before the game starts. Come through, say what's up. Just and like see if you guys got any advice for me for casting tomorrow. While we wait for this game. Okay. DSI. Or you have a server? Yeah, Goku here. Let me go ahead post this in YouTube chat as well. Pets! Bridge the bottle. Thank you, thank you. Here, there you go. Let me post the YouTube chat. Ooh. There you go. Here. We're in a YouTube vlog as well too. Feel free to come on by. I made a server recently. Just come and hang out. Pets, Bridge the bottle. Thank you. What's going on with you, pets? Are you here to support tier 2? Just to hang out. Yeah. But the truth is, I mean, I guess successes have been pretty hard to come back. Yeah, I made a server recently as well, just like have people talk about the interviews if they have questions and so on. So it's like, you know, just like come hang out and shit. I'll probably make an announcement on the YouTube as well too. And to see what's up. Okay. Yeah. Jackie. Nice. 4995. Dude, I'm 5 followers away from 5K, baby. Let's go. Oops. Alright. Let's see. They're attacking half. They lost 3 in it. Hold on. I wasn't watching these rounds. Hold on. Let me watch some of these rounds. Hold on. Okay, early, they move early A, same sort of strand of wall they had so far. They get spotted, Noi gets tagged, so it just has to go back to continue pushing. Gets to the 5 stack up, they want to fight through this. They have no more flashes, they just run through the men, okay? Alright. It's a good start from Mel, it's 4-3. They're gonna commit to A, so they're gonna go to B. They don't want to commit to A. This is interesting. But they've read the rotation already, so they know this is happening. Oh, nice, Dodo. Just better on the shots. Yeah. Easy. Dodo trying to save them. Yeah. Wow. Damn. Here.
it's just been a complete slaughter from the side of Shopify.
Yeah, it looked very promising too with that flank that was coming in, but there's just something Mel just has like
there we go.
senses that just go off. Like, keep in mind first half that Omen ult. I guess that one's a little bit more obvious, but this time being aware that somebody could just be lurking, because of that stealth bot being used really early on and how much presence that was shown from Shopify today, just really great awareness from the IGL. That's not better experience, honestly. Like, you can't pay attention better.
Aggressive, the flash on the other side wall. Paranoid traded, and now the ult is with top off, getting high ground, finding success on Sarah.
Great.
Okay, all right. They just one pick, paranoia to stop them. Yeah, Mel just pushed it against them, so it's go through 2. They get flanked. Yeah. Again, they just love to stack up very early.
And that's the push and pull lace.
Is the game back?
All that C-mount control because of what was shown. Now, time to just slow things down.
Shopify.
Okay, game was pretty much here.
We were probably expecting.
2 hours before the game released, the $3.
Ooh. At least on this map, and all right,
so that's like right now, isn't it?
Consistently getting himself 20+ frags on this map. This is actually another one of those maps where we do actually see Zerona start to pop off a little bit more, even though he's had an incredible series, so he just gets unlocked even more. This has the makings for a good map, of course, here for SAD Esports.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. We're so back. We're so... Invite is invalid. Oh.
Last time they picked and played against that on this.
Oh, yeah. We got to update the command.
It was actually very, very similar.
Because it wasn't... Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. My bad.
You know, maybe they just didn't like how it played out. Again, that first time they got to play with ISO. I am curious, again, how the role switch-up's going to be. In my mind, I think a duelist to a killjoy on an icebox is understandable just because, you know, they aren't necessarily a anchor sentinel. They are playing around mid. They still are usually a heavy form of 1v1 contact.
Yes.
Players or, you know, receiving insane eco strats. And I think my big concern, though, is that it is prosperity on the attack as we jump into the first round. And they
to keep it valid? No, I got you. Yeah,
so when
that should be there.
The one that can get ahead and get proactive, it's going to be difficult. It's going to fall apart unless... Okay.
There you go.
Some nice trades.
You come and see what's up. The game is back, but I'm down to see what's up for a couple minutes while you guys are here. You guys will come hang out and say hi.
Very disconnected to say the least. And Yuki actually over in the back of site still able to get a kill onto Jerwin. There goes Benji. Their own trade. 2 on 3 now. ISO pushing out the situation, and this is a perfect spot to be in for now. Vantic has no idea about the setup, though. 3 players coming in.
Thank you, Uga.
Yeah, this is
I just put it on the chat.
The flashpoint should get things started. It misses.
There you go.
Out the Stark angle. Vantic.
All right.
Out by the little jiggle from Zerona. Sacrificial lamb so that Benji can get the trade, and Sad can get the pistol.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Finally, the first pistol from SAD for the game. Okay.
If we think about it, right?
Let's lock in for this game, boys. Let's lock in for this games because we gotta really pay attention to what they've been playing and what the setups could be.
He's gonna look for unorthodox ways to get onto these sites, whether it's defaults and late pivots onto open sites, or whether it is, he's double deposit mid plays. But SAD, I think he's gonna recognize that instead of playing the typical fight forward, look for a kill, get out. They're going to, you know, play a little bit safer, play for receiving. But it's gonna have to be numbers when you don't have that dive duelist. And even this round with weapons in hand, they're strong siding B, gonna clear out all of B main and likely play retake here. I don't expect ISO, Tuzi to be able to do much here. Maybe get out with this Guardian, but that's the last weapon you want.
I mean, it is Icebox, so this means this is going to be a go A simulator every time, unfortunately, which sucks ass.
At the end of the day, should be able to get themselves a free site. Drone not spawning anything, but they do indeed hear to.
Okay, let's see.
Some support in the back. Jerwin coming up real quick in the back of A. Not able to take out the wingman, not able to take out the spike. And indeed, Benji, he does come around to try to help, but not able to do much. SAD, not playing disconnected, still holding on to the back of site. And Prosperity, only holding on to the very front of A. They are so deep into main right now. They're going to have to battle Zerona head on.
Okay.
SAD wanted to play for the flood retake off the top screen.
Let's look to probably find them here. Zerona, easy. Takes 2, able to fully flank around, take it all, man.
And that's all the Guardian needs to get
the fact that they actually didn't have anybody around watching flank is crazy to me, but like, I guess Magic couldn't afford it, so playing Harbor Viper. They play Jets on here. Yeah. Jet Viper Tail, this is like, this is the standard comp. With KO, like, this is like the most standardized comp, bro. Nothing crazy out here, out from SAD. Nothing nuts.
Exactly, can't take away the results here from Prosperity.
I don't know. Tomorrow I'm gonna be casting with full
Prosperity. I think I saw a little bit of a stinger.
What's up, Mystic? What's going on, brother? Welcome on back.
You should have vandals. You
should have players and coaches. Thank you, Pets. I appreciate that, homie. Thank you so much for watching, man. Pets, I gotta ask this, you're new. I try to ask this of everybody here. Of the ones you have watched, which interview do you like the most with either the person or vibe? And which interview do you not really fuck with? That's which is totally okay. I would love to know. You can take your time answering. Or not. No pressure. I just want to know for my own research.
Able to get lucky at all. I mean, Manny, he does break through there, and he has.
Someone's username is Rip Finesse 1832. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's Uga. Yeah, it's.
He gets a single frag here in this round. Is basically.
That's Uga right there, bro. Yeah, you.
Gonna be going for that crossfire. Gonna be waiting for the rest of his teammates. 4v2. The sheriffs are 4v2.
I like the Val and Jonah one the most. That was a fun one. That was a really good one, dude.
Interesting stats taking their time on this, clearing out common angles with the swarm grenades, waiting out the dizzy that'll never be recovered. It's Jerwin actually to open up the site. The salvo.
Thank you. I'm glad you like that one. I'm surprised it didn't get much traction because I thought it was a really good interview personally. But it's okay.
The follow-up from Jao, from Benji is immediate.
Yeah, the appearance of the new Send logs was kind of funny. Yeah, it was.
It feels like it's interesting to see.
Dude, I probably tweet about that. How I'm in the new Send vlog.
For Prosperity without a duelist would be to make this space, but I think they're realizing, hey, Prosperity's never fighting forward. I think the
I did not like that. That's super cool to watch. Thank you so much, Pat. I appreciate you. Good to know. Thank you.
Fell short, so.
Yeah, I should.
If Prosperity maybe.
I should tweet how I'm in the new Send vlog.
It feels very fragmented, disjointed, other than getting this A site.
Right, and I mean, with the way that SAD is thinking, or at least by your logic, I mean, this is perfect. I mean, the rest of the half is going to go exactly the way we've seen it. I mean, we've seen 3 plants so far, 3 defuses from SAD. They're giving that A site away to Prosperity consistently. But yeah, Prosperity. Again,
I'm also a Valorant fan for the interview. We're all Valorant fans, personally. I am personally. I mean, I'm sad that it was the one Valorant interview that I tweeted about that I didn't get to release, bro. Oh. It makes me sad because I got to ask a question that I haven't been able to ask very often.
Again, that's the kind of play you have to.
And the question is, are you happy? And there's so few people I could ask that to. And Valorant answered it earnestly and honestly, and it was such a really nice moment. Fuck, man, I'm so sad.
But now they have 5 players strong for this retake on A, and they have an O command to try and shut down this round.
Shit. What game you casting tomorrow? Jason, I'm casting the Shopify girls versus whoever the winner of this game is, which should be sad. So I casting challenges tomorrow, brother. Hope you tune in. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock EST.
Striking down 2. So a lot more work to be done here for Prosperity. But they do have a bit of an advantage.
Yuki.
Not able to hit anything.
Another shot. This was Walking Magic with 3. He's so nasty. How do you get that shit?
Prosperity.
Was your reaction to TSM losing after they left the stream? I was just sad, bro.
It's all on Magic.
Dude,
I mean, it's opened up by Yuki.
Honestly, I was just disappointed that, like, how the fuck do you lose that, right?
As a gecko, right?
We're just tossing the game, we don't care. But let's be fun. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You deny that space.
Hey, I hope that's it funny. Yeah. It's a funny name. Yeah, I agree.
All in all, I mean, this was the moment, the hinge point, so that you can then rely on, okay, the swarm grenade, on the salvos, the players that will still be alive and off-site playing their utility. And we're already live to the next round.
I remember my jaw trying to check a VLR. Yeah, dude, it was.
Maybe we need to disrupt this site take.
It was deeply disappointing. Deeply disappointing. Because I believe in that team, man. So it's just kind of shit. All right, 3-1. We're just letting 3 people go their way. We're walking up dry and just not even trying to defend the bomb. It's crazy. We have no walls. We have no smokes. I love Icebox. Okay, dude. Icebox. Okay. Icebox competitively might be the worst map of the game.
Yeah. Huge change up,
like I know because it's not like it's not like there's dumb things about it. It's so linearly stupid that you can't do anything. I hate this game. Well, Icebox.
Interesting location. Should be able to avoid.
I hate Xbox competitively. It's horrible to watch.
Needs the frag though. Benji.
Bantic should have gotten that. That was stupid.
Down,
okay, Benji gets 2.
And he follows up. Benji
will get the molly to delay them 23 seconds.
And still no spike getting put down. No line of sight being covered up here.
Armageddon.
But finally, Viper wall goes up.
All right, there we go. I love Teho. Woo, Teho, yay. Also, Emily leading Valorant as well, while Hagarasa got shredded. I remember Ludwig talked about this a while back, right? Where he said, like, dude, Challengers is such a... must be the name to pick Killjoy. Yeah, you're not wrong. Makes sense.
Without even having to invest some of these
yeah, it's
all that showcasing. Okay, maybe
it's weird. Ludwig talked about it. It was like, dude, Valorant Tier 2 is such an unforgiving space because you can be an incredible scout, get amazing players, just to have them all picked off one by Tier 1 teams. Because that's the goal for all these players, right? It's to get to Tier 1. That's the thing. It's tough, man. It's really tough, bro. Because like,
what else do we think?
I don't blame it, Midi, and I'm sad for them that they lost Ascension 2 years in a row and then couldn't make it. To be fair, last year they really should have made it. If I'm being honest, they really should have made it. But now the issue is that like, I think like them leaving is just cutting their costs, and I think the roster should get picked up by another org. I think it should. Because it'd be dumb not to. G2 fed, as you can see, G2 fed is in a hostile environment. Extreme 7 fed. G2's next selection. Yeah. Yeah, pets. You should know that a lot of my viewers are unfortunately G2 haters, which sucks.
Once that spike is put down, however,
well, it's still sleep, right? No. Wait, did Sato bow? Wait, no, because it was just Sato and Oki, right, who got taken?
Trying to think about that long term a little bit more for Prosperity once that spike actually,
because they still have Nismo, Victor.
Well, speaking of disrupting a man in mid,
and one more, right? Sato, Bao, and Oki got taken, but then oh yeah, Sato, oh yeah, Bao, yeah. I'm thinking B-Dog. Yeah, it is 3 people. Yeah, never mind. Bao's River. No, I think it might also be Bao. Yeah, that's tough, dude. Was it a good choice to move Fracture out the map pool to get the last one? I think they should remove Lotus. I think they should remove Icebox because Icebox is fucking awful. Personally, I think Fracture is an interesting map and I like it more. But I can understand they want to change things up. But them changing it before internationals, I would think it's a weird decision. I personally really enjoy seeing Fracture as a competitive map, so I'm not too sure about it. Why do they hate G2? Goku, I couldn't tell you. But also because a lot of them probably all Sen fans, so that's more so why. Yeah. To make your interviews a more personal, I enjoyed a lot if it was like because it sees the personality come out. Jason, I decided to make it a bit more personal because that's just kind of who I am, right? Oh, that's 1, 2 for many. I only have Nuke and Dust. I mean, I'm a big Ancient fan, so I think you should bring up Ancient personally.
I mean, you got yours. You've gotten out. That's down.
I think like because I view the game from the perspective as a fan. Alright, so it's like I'm just asking shit that I would want to know. This is easy, yeah. This game is over. So like because of that, you know, like I am also not covering it for like any outlet or anything like that. I don't have to be professional, which makes it easy. And like, plus what you see by personality in the videos is kind of what you get, bro. This is it. You know?
I mean, 1 ultimate and you get the round.
Icebox without the other version, the OG version. I don't know if the OG version is even better, dude. Icebox in general, just awful, man. What are your thoughts on Omen on Icebox?
It wasn't even sprung
unconventional. I'd say because I find a lot of Owen's power comes from flexibility and repositioning, alongside what you can do with your paranoia to set up for your team, right? And his smokes are fine, but like, I just think he doesn't have enough value because when you can have Viper and Harbors to cover just a way wider area, it makes more sense to have them, right? Because like Omens are playing on a dime with these like, and there's so many areas to cover. It's like taking Breach on Icebox, right? If I just chip Shuriken's useless. That's the thing. All right, we're just firing. What the fuck are we doing?
Manny sweeps up the last 2 remaining over in his spawn.
Want the gun?
Yeah, I don't love Omen Icebox. I like Harbor Viper way more. Dude, what the fuck? Tuesday just takes the ball. Alright, this game is over. Dude, Finesse is asking a rage question like, I just feel like a first round twice in a row. I'm not doing that. Hell no.
All him. 7-1 going towards the side of Sad Esports.
The second time in Asia is 80% pick rate international.
Yeah,
it's a good point.
They pick up on the tendencies and have a plan to adjust to react.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for that. No worries, Jason. I appreciate you. Thank you for asking, man.
With this 1v3 transfer, player after player,
it's just if you say BLG good with other international. Here's the thing: even if you ask Finesse rage bait questions, he answers them earnestly, and he says the question back to you, so you feel stupid. So if I asked him, "How do you feel about seeing BLG international?" he would say, "How do I feel about seeing BLG international? I don't know. Fine, right? I don't really care." That's what his answer would be. I promise you, every time. It's just like he's not someone who gets rage baited. He answers everything calmly and earnestly. Every time. I'll actually do the boys. Oh, he starts hating and it's funny. Yeah, I agree. He starts hating and he's annoyed, but when he's in a comfortable environment. I'm not his boy, right? So he wouldn't like answer me like that. That's the issue. I am excited to see him in Toronto, though. It'll be a lot of fun.
Finally finds his gap around the corner. Izo had it, but Manny 1v3.
Dude, Tuesday again? Tuesday again? Tuesday again? Tuesday again? Tuesday again?
But it's Tuesday.
We did America seems 2-1, no one else again.
This time it shuts down some dreams here for
I'll be honest, brother. I don't think BLG is being a single team. After the Trace curse of 2023, bro.
Which you saw, that was perfectly timed, right? Like, there's no way anybody got past. That was Zhao the victim of it as a result.
Yeah.
From Manny, be able to cross over.
They're not beating nobody, bro. Like China, like this going to this international looks really trash.
You saw the swarm grenade, all meant to flush him out, and instead he had pushed forward right up in your face to set up that 1v1. But again, heroics, a 13-3 Tejo like Tuesday.
There's Oki.
To get past there. Coming up with new utility combos. They know now Jerwin's pushing forward with the operator. They're gonna keep these players alive this time around, but if they look at this, they're gonna double down. Flash through the hide, through the cascade.
They didn't care for a single bit of utility, and indeed, maybe they should have had a little bit of caution.
Guys, the love announcements are out.
Benji has the crossover into sight, but this is Jerwin now, and that is huge. Izo makes his way into the front of sight.
Yeah, King, Tex, and Calm.
Clears out A.
They just announced Oki.
Go down, and more importantly, Benji has a line. Oh, and he's going to find Manny. Okay. Manny
also, DRX today with their Haven going 13.
But still, this is still crazy work here for Prosperity. They still have players on site.
DRX is a weird one, though, right?
One off as well.
Because, like,
keep that in the back of your mind.
They will stay forever for it, bro. Hey, one, easy.
But so much utility.
Dude, I want Mako to leave DRX, bro. That guy's cursed, man.
Doesn't matter. Jerwin finally takes down Manny. Now he can get Zerona back on site.
I want Mako to be able to better team and to win, man. That guy deserves to win.
The immediacy. We talked about having them to fill the duelist shoes.
Time.
So fight forward.
Time. What? What? What?
That was
no time.
To say the least in terms of the frags, but the rounds.
Let's see.
Prosperity.
Is Chinese curses upsetting 2 teams getting OT in playoffs? Yeah. They do. We just do some dumb shit. Hopefully, the Ragas is informed though. The GPRX match. Dude, yeah. Mako was the Nico of Valorant.
And they kind of did what you asked, actually. They kind of had that.
I don't know enough about Nico's career to tell you, except that he was a guilt on Navi.
Not even getting to spot him after Benji made contact.
But I'm willing to believe you.
And that makes me wonder.
Did Nico have to switch to IGL of like a mid-level team after his longtime duo went to a better team and they won a major? Is that what happened to Nico?
All in all, little minute changes.
Niggas won tournaments? Yeah, exactly.
Change this time around instead of over towards A.
Gotta see XLG. Yeah, you're right, bro. XLG. We're the mighty XLG.
Behind him too, he had an opportunity to catch.
Carries a 5th Sixer solo. Him, yeah, and Zeppa. Zeppa carries the playoffs curse.
Here comes the actual take. Derwin.
Missed the shot. And Magic gets, yeah. Moves forward, up, down. That's big. Joa.
Indeed finds the second. Vantic behind the smoke.
They gotta wait for the wall to drop. Saw him. Nice. Tuesday, big flick. The second for Vantic. They can't get the trade. 2-2.
There goes Manny, exactly like you said.
There goes Manny. Handyman. Handyman. Come on. Yo, welcome to my world, my G. Ryoiki Tenkai. Domain expansion. Inside the Jello.
This allows time for his teammates Zorona to come in.
Ryoiki Tenkai. Thickums.
Now it's all on the
Dead.
Viper,
Bye.
the Viper just walks right into the crosshair of Jawa. 9-2, sad.
This fucking guy.
It's a matter of waiting games, one after another there.
I see you, sir.
We have first and foremost, Izo waiting
on CS's 50 turn is year of LS3.
Yeah.
It's because Valorant's run under Riot, right? So like CS has like Blast, PGL, IEM, like a bunch of tourneys and majors running throughout the year. So it's just there's just a lot more stories, a lot more games, a lot more to enjoy, which is cooler. Are CS doesn't think they're paycheck stealers? I don't think so. I think the C9 guys are genuinely talented. Like, I think like Vic, I think players like what, like, players like Vic, players like Nat, players like Oxy are really good. And everybody speaks so highly of Zeppa as a teammate. I just think he can't escape the curse, man. Maybe C9 can get a national. Dude, maybe C9 can get past the playoffs, bro. It's just so sad. You know, I think this is a curse for being in the one international they're in, and they bomb out, and they drop Ye and Vanity right away. I think that's their curse for doing that shit. Because it was dumb. That was by far one of the dumbest things I've ever seen any team do.
Yeah, I mean, lots of post-play utility thrash on.
Jobin's luck. Jobin's dead.
So a ghost can get the job done.
And it made no sense too. I gotta wonder, ask MC about that, cause like, but I respect you, but what the fuck?
The time not on your side. The 10-2 averted. The 9-3 curse sprung against Sad Esports.
Yeah, they're forced with international. That's true. That's true. They were kind of distrusted. Yeah. I think Oxy's great. Yeah, I kept Ye and Lee. They probably make it in the playoffs. Yeah.
The fact that
Ye, Lee, Vanity, right? Like that's a great team.
At the big picture level,
they should have kept. They should have kept that team.
I think
Ye, Lee, Vanity,
Zeppa,
and Zelsis. That's a good team. That's a great team, actually.
With again,
the energy drop finesse after a single loss.
That was the half we said was going to be a little bit more difficult for them. So obviously the 3 rounds.
Finesse was on his way out.
See the no duelist composition.
I don't think Finesse shouldn't have come back to play this year. If I'm being perfectly honest. I don't like. Like yeah. You could say Finesse drop. You could say energy dropping Verna was dumb.
Simple as that.
Reckon we're gonna have Crew going to run for champs. Crew do always make it. They somehow always make champs. So it is very possible.
But sad. Heading right into B, they have currently no idea about Manny, but Manny, even with the
talk about the BLG loss. Oh.
Ready at least for a contact, but not ready for that exact position.
Yeah, that was just dumb.
Oh my goodness. Could be able to get Jawa.
That was just dumb. I'm still of the opinion that them dropping Ye Vanity back then was way dumber though.
Oh. Izo pinch, the trade secured, but the backstab from Snowman unexpected. Vantic has an opportunity.
Yeah.
15 HP for Jawa. Concern of the positioning makes a mad dash for the A site.
Yeah.
Vantic.
But that's not that he wants it, but saw him to play with one more time. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, saw him to play with one more time. Yeah.
Jawa's planning safe, I think, here for.
They heard the rope, didn't they?
I don't think Vantic heard the rope actually. Joe. Oh! The swing at the perfect time.
Down to
Nice.
just a single bullet, but you
Yeah, no, I'm still thinking that that was like probably
not enough.
A decision that was done.
You could have
And honestly, it's like you could have said Fnatic with Durka as well too, but that's only if Durka went on to do well on Vitality, if Fnatic didn't. Because I know people were like really up in arms about the decision, but honestly, it seems to work it out fine. Because with Vitality and like all those guys are kind of shit in the bed.
Again, we saw it.
You think Ye would have kept his form if he didn't differentiate to Apex and fall out on to having Chamber nurse? I think Ye would have kept his form. I think the support of a good team and a good IGL can do a lot for you, and Ye had that. Because remember, he worked well with Chamber because of his raw aim and firepower, right? He was just that good, and Chamber only accentuated that. He would have done fine. He may not have been like the same like Fragger, but he would have done perfectly fine.
Player that lost their life. Now the rest try to handle this pressure head on here.
And you can see what the support is doing right now, right? On EG. A good team with a good coach who believe in him and support him. Yeah, bro. He's back. A wonders support system can do. Easy. Yeah. Ye play Chamber. Yay. Ballsy swing. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't think Ye was ever Ye. Bleed was just stupid. Yeah, Bleed was more than stupid. Bleed was bad.
It's okay, it's okay. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
But 11-3, we talked about it. I should talked about it, right?
Ye played Chamber.
And I mean, with 9-3, I think that's a prime example. So the way this goes sad side. And they can snowball rounds. Unfortunately, there wasn't a second round stinger force, so Prosperity doesn't have to worry about things snowballing inside pairs for like the first half.
Okay.
And now Magic, he was doing good fighting.
Oh, they didn't play other roles. True. But I played those teams. Yeah.
Chip damage found.
I mean, but like Bleed was just such a horrible run Ori 2, right? And for some reason, Crazy Guy still blames Ye for that. I think Crazy Guy needs to needs to grow the fuck up, bro. High key. He needs to stop being a child and grow up. This is like, it's the same as like Suigetsu still holding like a grudge against Zekken for the whole fucking turd shit back on X and FPX. Like, grow up, bro. You're so stupid.
Beautiful reply on the util just to try to cover up a kill or two, but it doesn't happen. Here comes Mantic, and my goodness, Jawa from above.
Is it not Jawa?
So no chance.
Are we sure it's Jawa?
For a shot, and indeed does actually to the body of Izo. This is clean so far here.
Gone.
They have a chance. Manny on the
Another. This should be sad. Yep. We're getting sad SRG tomorrow.
One more round away.
The Durka move was different though. I understand that he's insane mechanically, but it's easier to build a team around a bullshit than Durka. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
13-11 was a 13-8. This was what
and that Crash he's back into. The Crash he's coming into like replace Leo, knowing his role wasn't guaranteed, which is crazy here.
And that round, I mean, they let Zerona slip through the
cracks. Everyone the new roster.
Again, they set themselves up so well.
I think it'll take them a couple of games. Lev does have like a month and a half, but to build camaraderie with the team and like go chill, hang out with them, and like trust each other, it'll take a bit. But I think they should have an opportunity to do okay. You are powerless. That's gone. That's it. What do they got? Uchin IGL again. I am interested to see it because I don't think he got a really fair shot last time. I am.
Zerona isolated in the middle of sight.
You know, I'm a bit antsy about it. That's. There we are. That is easy peasy lemon squeezy, baby. I am casting SRG and sad tomorrow, homies. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. on the channel, right? Valorant North America. That's where I will be casting tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST. Actually, may not be good as Leo, but I know he did good. He wasn't lying about Fracture with Opry's best for Fracture. Yeah, bro. That is their haven. He's the king on that shit. So a loud bandit. I'm not surprised, man. He's good as hell, bro. And Crash has been fitting in really well too, right? They keep playing Battle Royale. He's his job. Not wrong, yeah.
Before they could even punch the ticket back into VCL in stage 3.
Yeah, there you go. But I think like this should be a lot of fun though, considering what we got going on right now. But I'm really excited to see Sad SRG tomorrow, guys. Like I think it should be a lot of fun when we get done with them, right? Because like considering we have this map done and we have like
they're probably the ones that kind of had a little bit of a
they're like a little bit there. Yeah, you also the rope incident, dude. Oh, the Crashies ace, the legendary ace. Oh hell yeah, bro.
You would like to think that the guys are either
okay, you know, on that right now. Yeah, we know, bro. Yeah, that was a legendary ace, man. It was so sick.
So a lot of questions for these.
But I'm excited for this, bro. Here, since you got a bit of time,
last few days to try to make their way back into challenge.
That's composure be good IGL. I think Ethan has a lot of composure. I think he lacks just a little bit like more of an X factor, dude. I don't know, man. Lacks a little something, just a little bit of something, just to like really get it together. But it should be good though, I think. Yeah, you're playing Doom 22. This should be super sick, bro. Yeah, I'm excited about this. Cause Sad SRG tour should be a lot of fun. Let's look at some stats that we've had between Sad and SRG. They haven't updated yet. So relegation 2, right? Wait, no, relegation 2. Oh, so it's Prosperity versus SRG tomorrow. Interesting. So it's Pigeons. Okay, yeah. So it's Sad versus Pigeons, and it's Prosperity versus relegation. Dude, Shopify are going to fry. They're going to fucking pub stomp them. It's not even gonna be fair, man. It's gonna be the easiest game for them. Dude, holy. Yeah, it's not even gonna be fair, bro. On the other hand, we have Yampy Loki down. Yo, I liked Yampy, man. I was hesitant about him coming in, but I don't know. Because if you look at Shopify recent like results, right? Because like yeah, they lost 0-2, the YFP lockdown. Like they've been looking tough though, but like naturally, like they just actually they just fry over here. YFPX had to forfeit, which sucks, but they've been competing in a lot of these games, so there's a lot of VOD on them, which is interesting. But if you go back to the previous VCL, they lost 1-3 to this, and 0-2 to Ambrosia. We're not super surprised about that, right? I want to see some more recent stuff, though, what they've done. So I'm probably going to review like these 3 VODs tonight from SRG. So they play Lotus Splits, Haven, Lotus, Haven Ascent. So I'm thinking more than likely we'll probably see Lotus, probably not Haven. I think we might end up seeing Icebox if the ban goes their way, or Splits. What do Prosperity usually ban? Prosperity ban Ascent. Okay, so they ban Ascent usually. Ban Pearl, pick Lotus Set, pick ban Sunset. Okay, so I think we might see Splits tomorrow then. So Ascent is their perma ban essentially. I think we'll probably see Lotus, Lotus Pearl or Lotus Icebox and Split. I think that's where I'm at for what they're probably doing tomorrow. That's what. So, Lovesick, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Here, thank you for being here. Much love. So, I am wondering as to what the map picks will be having. Because I know we're seeing Lotus for sure, dude. How are you? I'm doing not too bad, homie. What's going on with you, brother? You doing all right? Are you having a good ass day? I'm excited to personally love it. I am casting tomorrow. I think it should be Prosperity and Relegation 2, right? So Prosperity SRG. I get Shopify. I can always see you first time I catch you live. Yippee! Thank you for being here. I mean, I won't be live for too much longer, if I'm being honest. All right, but then was watching just some of the VCL broadcast, right? So, gonna wait for the interview to come out from the Sad Boys. But yeah, this is cool though, cause so Shopify, what do they usually ban? Let's look in their games. Okay, they ban Pearl. Okay, yeah. Is Pearl their permaban? Yeah, Pearl and Sunset they ban. Ban Split, ban Pearl. So Pearl's their permaban. Right, they didn't list it here. This is Pearl is a permanent band, bad fracture, bad lotus. Okay, yeah, so but you got this, dude. Who are we interviewing tomorrow? Dude, thank you, Zoff. Appreciate it, brother. Much love, man. He's gonna go to sleep soon. That's okay. I mean, it's about 6:30 here, so it's not too bad here at all, man. By the way, let's say, if you're not part of the Discord already, come out and hang out. Because all of my interview stuff that I do, I announced everybody in there first, right? And I let them know, let them ask questions, so that way they can kind of go off of that. Just come through. That way it makes life a bit easier. For all that stuff. It's all nice. Yeah. There you go. Saw the challenge news M80. I did, man. It sucks, but I imagine a lot of them should be getting picked up by other orgs, right? A lot of them should be getting picked up by other orgs to like kind of go off of that. I am assuming. So I think tomorrow we're seeing Lotus. We're seeing Lotus. We're probably seeing Haven. We're seeing Lotus. We're seeing Haven. We're seeing Icebox. I think so. That's the thing. Yeah, but it sucks for the M80 guys, though, right? Because like they've been here. They've almost made it two years in a row. 2 years in a row. That's gonna suck so bad. That's crazy. Oh hey, I see. Looks like what's up? I bought an M80 operations though, because not sure sources but looks credible. Oh, so they canceled their challengers team? They just invested out of it? That's interesting. Oh, so they Brock is here good. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
It wasn't that difficult to keep the win, though.
I mean, I don't blame them for kind of putting it out there, but I guess yeah. That's a bit tough though. Like it's just like, I mean, if they bought their operation, they don't blame them. But Lev has to figure out what they're doing though when it comes to like their fucking minusing X minus roster shit. Like they're like all over the place, bro.
There really is no debate about it. I mean, of course, like the numbers
crazy.
aren't necessarily high enough to the point where you'd be like,
so,
oh my gosh, this is crazy because when you
they have Nerve as a sub for EWC, and they got Nerve and Stray. Dude, this is so funny. This is so for the EWC qualifier. This is Crew's roster. This is the roster. That's awesome. They get Mauser Mazina at Verso and traded in Nerve. That's so funny. Wow, dude. Is it R6 and CS them admitting the valid share one of the parts of the cat team? Yeah, but never traded. Yeah. That makes sense, yeah. So hearing everybody struggle play players with the R6 penalty can be confused. Yeah, that's weird as hell. That's hella weird, dude. This is we're actually getting VCL players, bro. That's so funny they're doing this. Fucking with Zach. Zach tweeted that too. They came for the sets and picked up someone with VCS experience and traded. Bro, have you guys been around long enough to remember VCS? Do you guys remember VCS?
We were saying that we saw this kind of like confidence coming from everyone coming out into this match today.
Like,
do you think we had the right read? Were you guys
the Valorant Challenger series, dude? That was like one of the earliest places where they had like some pretty decent teams to go in and like practice a bunch, bro. I wasn't born during VCS, man. Stop this. Yeah, this was like 2021 Days of Valorant. This was like early. This is back when you had like Noble, like Phoenix One playing MMG Mamba mode, playing holy shit. Renegades playing Renegades because like Renegades back when it was like Roy. I was like back when Warbirds was coaching Renegades. Holy shit. Well, that's okay, miss. That's all good. Yeah. The border of VCS. That's okay, Lucy. Are you wait? When were you born? Are 23? Interesting. To CS head. Wait, so you're both 23. Why 23 for both of you guys? What made you start wanting to watch Valorant esports back then.
The challenge rather than crumble under the pressure.
Yeah.
My personal like way of doing things is like I don't like being like bad at anything I do, so it's like I'm just like trying to show that like I'm actually like good at the game, you know, and like not just playing here for fun, you know. Like I want to just like
there you go.
I'm dominant, you know, and like in the scene, and like I can just like take over whenever I want, you know.
Yeah. So it's quite very simple for you.
There you go.
Very simple. Like I don't get angry about like losing matches or anything. It doesn't really affect me.
Valander, preach the follow. Here.
Like, just being here relegation.
Twitch was CS, then Fnatic for me, and a British fan is Fantasy Jazz team. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, hell yeah. That was a couple for you.
Pissed me off, you know, a little bit. So I just want to like
pissed me off. Damn.
Show that we can just
guy's mad.
Be good, you know.
What are you mad for? What's okay?
Maybe that's one of the first times you've ever felt that emotion of just like, oh my god, like.
Me, I was watching VCT watching before started optic versus Beyonce service interest. Ah, fair enough, dude. Hell yeah.
Like the first time.
I'm saying, we're in Toronto, why is it XLG? XLG, with the mighty XLG. Oh, I hit my mic. God damn it. It is, actually, it is not XLG. XL. Neither XLG nor Wolves are winning, bro. XLG versus Wolves. You guys are on some shit. Hell no, bro. Yeah, I think the last wrestling that I watched before that was like one of the LCQs. Oh, I miss LCQ, man. Bro, I got Juicy's take it all, dude. I will go bald. Excellent. Dude, a clean Wolves 3. You guys might be the most delusional CN fans. That's crazy, bro. I don't understand when LCQ. I agree. I loved LCQ. LCQ. Pixel on head. Boom. Valid as fuck, honestly.
At the end of the day, it is an FPS. One last question for you.
I agree. It's an FPS, dude. Yeah. You shoot them, they die. You shoot them, they die. It's a game.
Who you are as a player. I mean, you're a fantastic player. We saw this today.
Crazy. I'm hoping for LCQ 2027 when partnership changes. Yeah, I'm hoping for as they build up the schedule more and more, they're able to like really just like lean into, you know? It'd be so much nicer. Yeah.
Maybe a little aggressive, but you can't.
Will you go bald if XLG wins? Dude, if XLG even make it to here, if XLG even make it to the final game, if XLG make it to finals, I will go bald to the bone and shave my beard. Mark my words. I will become egg. Every single time. Every time. I'll do it all. I'll become a bald-faced baby. Yeah, always change the system. Hope someone thought out. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like every single year they're improving it and growing on it. So I think it should be a lot better. Yeah.
You can't teach that. It is something that is you just.
Like, hold on, no. Here, I will go bald to the bone because I never shaved to the bone, and I'll shave off my beard, my mustache. I will be. I need you to know, love's sake. I have not fully shaved my beard in years. I refuse. And the last time, my eyebrows is crazy. I need those. Balder than eggshell? I'll be balder than eggshell. Yes. I'll be balder than the egg himself. One eyebrow. I will put a slit in an eyebrow. I will put a slit in one eyebrow. A split in one eyebrow. I'm not buttering up. If you guys all use your primes, I will put a slit in both eyebrows. Thoughts? Can we get like if you gotta check if you have your prime chat? What's up? Buttered up. I'm not buttering up. We're not buttering up, actually. We're not doing that. I have a lot of self-respect. I know you subbed up. Yeah. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. XLG versus Wolves equals no eyebrows. Actually, no, thank you, love sick. I appreciate you. This dude balding, dude. Dude, you're okay, bro. Like, thank you so much, though. Thank you. That's crazy. XLG versus Wolves versus no eyebrows. Here, actually, if I reach 50 subs by the end of like before the end of the month, before like the end of the month, I'll do it. Sure, fuck it. We got 15 days with 35 subs. If I can get there, I will do no eyebrows. Because I feel like there has to be something in for me. Because putting a slit is so embarrassing. We're age 50. No eyebrows. No eyebrows. All beard. No hair. What the fuck you want? Yes, I will. Yeah. 50. For 50, I'll do it. By the end of the month, for 50. Yeah, there you go. Not on my watch? No. We're doing it. We're selling our soul. I was listening. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And which is why, because of that, because of the money, I'm gonna go ahead, run an ad break. It's not happening. Zombie, what's up? Don't worry, I did see your DM, so I'll make sure to respond to that as soon as I'm done with this stream. Don't worry. Actually, I can respond to you now. Yeah, I was just gonna DM you after, homie. I'm super down to get in. I wanted to get in at least half a map before we get on, so I'll just start down. I'll let you do that. Yes, you can. Liz, it's too late. It's too late now. It's happening. I'm sorry. We're gonna do all this and more. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. Don't worry. We're gonna look great. We're gonna look so good. 100 subs, you recreate the peanut butter baby beam. No, that's not happening. I'm not that much of a sellout. That's crazy. I have some dignity. Do it now so you have the shape for tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, hell no. If you're announcing the roster for AWC, I don't think so. Let's check. Did Fury announce the roster for AWC? I don't think so. Let's see, dude. Let's go, baby. The Boyoki. Furia. Furia. Furia Riotas. I am egoing him and I really shouldn't. I feel bad. They haven't done Shaisa. Have they announced anything? Anybody? No. Victoria! Nope. Nothing at all. That's it, dude. Yeah, Sato and Oki. Yeah. Oh, I mean, we've been new, right? It's crazy doing it. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, like, who is Woody on it? Yeah, who is Woody from Columbia? What are you talking about, bro? By the way, I posted this and someone said we look like twins, bro. This is insane. Zelsus is white. Nando show today? What did Nando say? Orango Heat lost to his Woody. Oh yeah, I did see this. Yeah. It's pretty much the same roster, right? EWC, yeah, lost. Yeah. That's just for XLD. Interesting. Okay, so like they're just bringing in like who they can to essentially kind of supplement, right? Because they don't give it too much. Like, because remember, guys, this is an off-season event, but they don't really care about the qualifiers. Because what you should know, here's the cool thing about organizations, right? Now, this is some low-key secret stuff about what you should know about organizations. Now, a lot of orgs have contracts that relate to be able to get a bonus for making internationals, right? A lot of orgs have that incentive contract. Now, I'm not sure if Furia has the same. And usually for those bonuses, usually people will take a lower salary because they'll get more bonuses along the way. That's it. So it really does depend. Now, I'm not sure if Furia has that, right? They could just have the base salary and no incentives and no bonuses. So realistically, they have no real reason to want to try to get in besides the org making money. Because you also got to remember, how much are the players making off of the tournament money? Based on how much they win. What's that percentage? It's like, there's a lot of factors at play here for us to why teams could want to try and not want to try for AWC. There's a lot there. So that's what makes it a little bit dicey. So yeah, y'all just so y'all know that, but it is, there's some stuff there, but it's all good. But I am excited to cast with y'all though tomorrow, dude. Liz, I'll be honest with you guys to hear personally, but I'm excited I'm so excited to cast tomorrow, guys. I'm excited to be there because I was so sad I couldn't necessarily be there at the beginning of the split. I was caught in the middle, right? Because you had the day before, and I just life should happen, but it's okay. We made it. We're good. Yeah. made it. We're good. It's just it. We finally have an opportunity. Is it international? Technically, right? Yeah. Technically it does, doesn't it? I mean, I believe so. Because like it's international. There's a bunch of different orgs from a bunch of different places, right? So it's definitely there. That's what's going on the Reddit. Let's see what we're doing on the Reddit real quick, bro. It should be chill. Oh, 2 notifications. What happened? What'd I do? What's going on? Oh yeah, it's time. Yeah, there are no coverage of the EWC stuff. By the way, chat, how do we feel about the Reddit doing the whole no EWC coverage thing? What's going on with that? How do you feel about that? Got it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, cause like, at one aspect I understand this, but they're also removing, like other posts as well too, right? Right. I know this happened with moderates. I understand because of like, they're like you know just because their values and beliefs, and I'm totally cool with that. I'm all for it. But also on one end, I'm also like, if people are specifically going out of their way to post stuff, right? I feel like deleting it feels a bit like, like, you know, I totally understand them not putting up the bots or like, you know, allow the Reddit to do it itself, but it's like, I don't know. Cause like, I understand there's a lot there for EWC, right? There's a lot of complications, which I'm not here to discuss on stream. That's not my place. That's not my job at all. All right, why is Boosty on the YouTube thumbnail? Oh, just for fun. Cause Boosty has a stupid ass face. That's why I like it. Like, yeah. Solid Oki, there you go. That's official. There's the Oki roster. 13-1 to BLG, dude. It's crazy, yeah. But I mean, either way though, I mean, like, I don't really have a dog in this race personally. I can understand why they're doing it. I'm not like opposed or anything. But you know, I feel like if people want to discuss it at some points, I don't know. Yeah, I understand both sides of it, but it's tough though because EWC just has so much behind it, bro. Because like we're just, you know, human rights. By the way, guys, they're super sick. Human rights are great. Human rights for all are really cool, no matter how you identify. So you know, we should remember that. So yeah, it's a lot. So I understand the bit. I also like because like orgs are hurting for money, bro. A lot of orgs are hurting for money. And then TL comes out with this stupid ass response each year, man. They're like, hey guys, we're doing the best we can to do this shit. But will Chobra take that off right now? Dude. No one I know has a bigger curse in the game than Chobra. Speaking of Bosio, did he get that haircut? I don't think so. Not yet, right? I haven't seen much of Bosio. By the way, chat, did you guys see this shit? Yo, Sliggy comes on, absolutely ruins all of them. Have you paid to support teams in Toronto? Dude, if you are an org and you want to curse at another team, you should give Chobra a jersey and make him a fan. You should do that because that guy has the strongest curse known to man. It is incredible to me what he's able to get done. But here's the thing, yo. Which, by the way, how many of you were on the train? How many of you were building the track? How many of you on the track, boys?
Making the tracks, giving out snacks, or if you were just anywhere, first class, second class.
How many of you were on the track, bro?
In front of you, that went on the train.
I will have never been on the bus, mum.
Track by track, baby. Track by track.
Invisible to anything that's on a run.
This is crazy. Sideshow's invisible and there's a run. This was such a bar by Sliggy, by the way. It was such a bar by Sliggy. Sideshow's invisible and it's on a run, bro. Sideshow couldn't tell anyone was on a run if it was on a marathon or some shit. It's crazy. Dude, track by track. Honestly, after they won the first game in lower bracket, I was like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, bro. He is spin.
And the next trick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the next 20 minutes. I'm going to save you some time.
Okay, yeah.
20 minutes, side shot. He's going to flame paper X. He's going to everyone against him crumble. No one played well against him.
By the way, so I was watching Sideshow stream during this. He did this exact thing. He did this thing the entire time while watching DRX. He said, DRX are playing bad. They're doing shit. This, that, the other. Wah. Man, shut up. Track by track, baby. Watch this shit.
He's also going to say that I had insider information, which might be a little bit true. But
he did.
I was visibly, vocally shouting out loud that they're going on a run.
This is true. Sliggy was on the train before Mini was ever coaching them.
He's too stubborn.
He was on the train way before that.
He has the confidence.
Way before that.
Well, we can.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
it's there forever.
He was on the train. We haven't seen him.
Yeah, Sideshow was a clown, low key.
I haven't seen him for a month. So maybe in chat people need to let me know if Ben was there or not. I didn't see him.
Also, base Brand wearing the GC hoodie. That's so cool. That's one of the hoodies I don't have that I really wish I did.
You've somehow manufactured a train neutrality kind of clause.
Yeah.
Which never.
Yeah, he's train neutral.
Trains go through Switzerland all the time. Oh, he's predicted it.
Either on the train or you're off the train. There is no train neutral.
We're on the train, baby. Let's get on the train. Choo choo.
And then we got Chobra. Chobra. RFC believer for 4.5 years.
Yeah.
The best they ever achieved with him believing is his #1 team, 5th to 6th.
Yeah, he doesn't do shit. And then Nongshim dies, bro. I'm telling you, chat. If you guys know Oregoners, just wear it, and you want to curse any team. Boaster always makes that tweet every single year where he says at X are predicted to win this event, and he does it every single time for that curse. Just get Chobra. Just get Chobra to wear some bullshit, and you guys are actually so good. You're actually big chilling, bro. That's so crazy to me, man. By the way, if you guys also haven't, I read this interview from Vanity where he talked about his time and leaving. This was incredible. This was an incredible interview. They're done by Leader Grev. It was so cool, man. Yeah, so I recommend it. I got to talk to Vandy before C9 bombed out last year. And he enjoyed the interview so much he followed me, which I was like, dude, shout out to that guy. Really cool dude, man. Again, he's been done wrong so often, which I feel bad. And I feel bad because I find there are players like Vanity too a lot where they're where they've had good runs, they've had good teams, and they've just been fucked over and not given the results, and just taking all this shit where they lose their passion and drive for the game when they came in because they love competing so much. They love just playing the game. Simple as that. Players like Vanity, who he's I don't want to play anymore, right? Whereas Finesse, who dude, when Finesse talks about competing, he could have just stayed streaming. He genuinely loves the feel of being on stage, just the intensity and vibes that goes with it. It's so incredible, man. And for him to say for the first time ever, I don't want to compete anymore, wild. It's so wild, bro. And I think there's a lot of factors that can bog you down, whether it's result, whether it's people, whether it's whatever, but you can't help but feel just lose legends of the games from CS to Valorant, right? I understand Valorant's only 5 years in, but it's tough, man. It's tough, bro. What's going on? Not much, brother. How are you chilling? Just vibing and shit. Just talking a bit about the game, what went on. Who's a good aimer that I was. I miss Leo 123. Don't worry, in the new Kojo interview, I did get a Leo update. That's going up next week. Alright, chat, don't worry. And this week we'll be having at least somebody from Heretics, Fnatic, and Liquid. Hopefully. We'll see in terms of interviews. So it should be cool. Should be cool. And then I'll schedule those out throughout the week, man. Yeah. But yeah. This M80, this is gone. It's tough, bro. The 13-1 against BLG is so crazy to me.
Mình nghiêm túc về việc chơi game từ khá là nhỏ.
Dude, what's crazy? What?
Tất cả mọi người đều được phát một tờ giấy là
Paper.
mơ của bạn khi lớn lên là gì.
Your dream will grow up. Oh, he's doctor. Okay, crazy guy, yeah. Let's go, crazy guy. Low key, this guy's kind of cringe. Because that's kind of cringe because like he still blames Ye for what happened on Bleed, not the management, which I don't get. Like, yo, bro, like wake the fuck up and grow up, you know? It's crazy to me. Challenge in stage 1. Soler. By the way, guys, if you guys don't watch, Soler does a lot of really good interviews, especially in Pacific. They're phenomenal. I recommend. They're also well edited too. Yeah. There's a Leo update. Yeah. Leo update next week, guys. A full Leo update. Who you betting on between Liquid and BBL? I am betting on Liquid. As much as I like Yampi, I believe in Nats. I think Nats is too sick. Did you guys see Nats's like speech, bro?
Every time you've hyped them up, Joe.
Did you see Nats's speech? I don't know if you guys saw Nats's speech. Nats is kind of the GOAT. Like, this guy is just... He's insane how good he is. That's me. Nice. Yeah, here. Eddie TS, I want to see. They played it in Plat Chat? Yeah. New. Sliggies. Dude, where is this speech? I don't... Dude, where's the speech? Where's Nats' speech? Where's Nats' speech? Where do we find his speech? I remember somebody posted it. I searched a speech. Bolster post my speech. No, new. Nats' speech. There you go. Oh, Nats' really? That's what's up. Here.
Where we had exhausting game.
This one.
Came to the next game that was tomorrow, and we fully lost. We were tilted because we lost. We didn't qualify, and we were thinking about yesterday's game that we could be there. We are not there. We need to accept that, because I'm telling you, I did not forgive myself for being not 100% of the next game, and you guys will have the same if you not listen what I'm saying. Forget what happened right now. It happened. Every one of us got that experience. That's amazing experience. Without
That's
this
so
experience,
crazy.
you cannot become a champion. That's needed experience to be. But tomorrow, after this experience, boys, we're either going very high right now and we're beating all of the opponents that is going to be in lower bracket, or we let the emotions, let the results take control of us, and we just instantly lose the game. There is do or die tomorrow.
And do or die they did indeed. I was saying, by the way, Aru, the update I will tell you. So next week I sat down with Kojo. So that is the update where I'll be giving you the full lowdown. He does talk about Leo in that. So just like gives you a whole thing. Just so you know. So yeah, there's a Leo update coming up next week with Kojo. But his whole speech is so sick, man. This guy, because he's been around, he was one of the first Masters winner, right? Like he won back with Gambit, like back with Chronicle. Which, by the way, dude, if I could get some OG Gambit merch, I would kill for that. Gambit merch was so cool. I would love a Gambit t-shirt. But yeah, like it's just the fact they did this, they come back, because to be fair, they barely lost that game too. They barely lost this game against Fnatic. Like it was 2-1. Icebox, honestly, I feel like Fnatic should have won, but like they lost some stupid rounds because Icebox fucking sucks. But this game just barely, man. Like Fnatic are 8-4 on the half, like, and then they just run on attack, like just barely making it at 12. And this final round in the 1v2, because Bolster was up, he was standing, he was yelling too, and they barely make it. Let me just, dude, that match was insane. Here, let me just, this shit was crazy. Let me just show you this final round, bro, because I thought personally it was an overcook, And Liquid low-key should have won here. They should have won. They just somehow didn't win. Yeah, enter through, yeah. Okay, this right here. This round, this was such an insane start. This was such a sick start. Kayak getting 3. Kayak gets 3. You're like, okay, cool. We're going to OT. And then, watch this motherfucker named Serial. Watch this mofo named Serial. Watch Frosted Flakes here. Pair shit up. 3 again back. It's 2v1. It's just Nats. 1v2. They didn't come back. They used the ult to push them. And here's the thing. Nats hears this. Nats hears this all.
They didn't need to.
Nats hears all of this.
They didn't need to take the fights without their weapons.
They could have just stopped and doubled back.
Because of that,
they could have easily done that.
Look to refight this.
And Kron. Kron does this psycho thing. Kron goes packs the wall and takes the fight like a psycho. And now it's Boaster. And Boaster actually talks about this right in the interview. I'll show you right after this.
And now 15 seconds. There's not really any time for Boaster
it's just this.
back, but he will land the shot anyway.
And watch this. Here, so Boaster talks about this round in the interview that I had with him. Watch what he says. Watch what he says here.
Because he's like taking time off now. He's just, I just start screaming, and then I ended up getting way too in.
Yeah. What did you yell at Nats? Because you were standing up so tall. You know, to be fair, to just and that never had damn as well. Which words when the 1v1 against I was thinking he won it. Talk to me about the final round. Yeah.
So we knew Nats was in CT. I knew he had the wall on B main. So I was thinking, all right, we need to scale up. And then it was wild, but Chronicle just swings Canteen, and the wall goes up, and then he takes a 1v1. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I got to win a 1v1. I was like, can I go back to A? I was like, no, I have to fight him. And I was like, okay, here we go. Well, I'm going to just molly dice, because I think maybe he could have crossed on wall timing, because that's like a Nats play. Yeah. And then I just locked in. I was just like, right, I'm not going to get the plant down this round. I need to kill him. And then I was like, peeking like it was deathmatch. And then I just one-bapped him. Like, when I actually get to actually think for myself and swing, then I can kill. But this whole game, I don't know what, my brain was so fogged up. I couldn't think. I was, like, running into them, like, with my knife out, with my pistol out, with my gun out, not expecting them to be there. And I was just like, I know they're there. They threw the util there. Why am I swinging like an idiot? Oh.
I mean, it's all good, you know. Oh, yeah. By the way, that'll jump that happened is because EMEA was having actual tech issues. They were having, like, legitimate... like tech and kept DCing, which is crazy. But that's the sick part, is that Boaster can swing, and them swinging to win the round to get it to OT, man, it was so sick, bro. Generally impressed, but that was awesome from their end. Like, and I was so happy to watch that. But chat, I'm gonna say, this is where we're ending things here for today. Cause look. I've got to go. Check that, bro. I'm gonna go prep some more. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go make dinner. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do some notes for tomorrow as well too, just to make sure that I can go and just run it. Have a phenomenal cast. I will see you all there for Valorant North America tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST. I want y'all to be there. I want to see you all in chat. All right, cool. And I'm excited. I'm excited to cast. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be incredible. All right, yo, y'all take care. Okay, I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace, homies. Good night. Thank you for tuning in.